Something, something. I don't know. This actually, this is from, all of this is from Assassin's Creed Odyssey because I'm playing that again. And this sounds like both a song from like Resident Evil and like like promotions for Resident Evil and Death Stranding. It's like, it's something about like this like dreamy kind of throaty feminine voice for a song written for a game. It's a very modern gaming thing. Anyway, let's kill it because it's distracting. Hi! If I could kill everything that was distracting, my life would be a lot less. That's the end. That's the end of the statement. I'm gonna open the game now. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, bitch.
Everyone wasn't fucking talking. Usually people are so yap.
We actually
We were, and
were
that
in a lull of the conversation.
We
for
were
once.
talking,
Yeah.
and then we weren't when you joined.
We were having
Wow.
spirited discussion about the highway systems of this country.
Fuck them.
I mean,
Okay.
an oil tanker very much did over
Hot.
here as we were.
It was
Yes,
hot.
very.
It was
Gas
hot.
balloon
For,
fire
It
burned
was
for 3
active.
hours.
it was so hot it burned a bridge. It melted a bridge, essentially. Yeah.
8,000 gallons of gasoline.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Probably
you got
smelled
it.
so good.
Sure.
I
Sure.
actually like the smell of gasoline.
I know that's what I meant. Like I also don't mind the smell. So
I
like,
I
I
am one of the
would've
weird. I'm one of the
had
weird ones
so
who
much
thinks
trouble. I don't think it's weird. I think liking the smell makes you weird.
People, so many people in my life like the smell of gasoline, and it's like, am I the weird one?
Yeah.
No.
God.
Categorically no.
Somehow
You
everyone's
like the
audio
smell.
got so fucking weird and all over the place. And
Oh.
I'm like bouncing between like turning different people up and down. It's fine. We'll figure it
My
out.
dad likes skunk smell, but he's a weirdo for just like
I
general.
kind of like skunk smell. I don't want it on me.
I like both of them, gasoline and skunk.
Yeah.
Well,
Same.
I actually do enjoy the smell of skunk if it's really faint.
y'all are fucking weird.
Day 1, Cyclock.
What the
Hey,
fuck
one,
is going
Cyclops.
on?
All right. There's we got a sight lock.
Yarharhar.
Har-har-har-har.
Har
Yes?
har 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 har. Shot so dejectedly. Streamlabs. Hey, Cloudbot. Don't make me do
Hello?
this again. Fucking hell. Fucking goddamn it, you piece of shit, garbage whore.
Kill stealing asshole.
Kill stealing asshole to turn on Cloudbot again while it's fucking silent. Activate Cloudbot! It's on. I refresh. God damn it, you fucking kill stealing asshole. I almost called him a kill.
Nice.
A kill. Okay.
Kick one.
It should be back now. Cloudbot.
I will try again.
Looks like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking. Oh god.
Oh, I'm here.
Immediate.
Oh shit! I'm looking at the stream and not Discord. Fuck. Now animal keeper rhymes ain't gonna get cut. Mad prop small fry. This case is now shut. Yo yo ho ho.
I couldn't look at it.
base small.
Base!
Oh, that's a
Clutch with the assist.
that is a server name for somebody now.
He's a
Um,
gamer.
That's me.
That's you.
I'm based
Yeah.
small
You're
fry.
based-
I'm based
Yeah.
small fry.
I assure you, it's quite based.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to change.
You're named a base
Wait,
small
no,
fry.
you based small fry.
It was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle.
Okay, let's go, Rifle. See ya, small fry.
Oh, Mr. Look. I didn't see you there.
she picked up some of the fish from the floor.
No.
Shove it right in your mouth.
They're sardines, it's okay.
Saying they're sardines, it's okay, and then it goes into her music. It's really good.
They're smoked for some reason.
Rifle's a fancy girl. Who the fuck is Rhymes to you?
Hey, Pearly, you and Mr. Rhymes seem to be really good friends.
Could you tell us more about your relationship? And do I need to call the police?
But not for me.
She pulled out a gun.
Well, I...
Whoa! Hey, no! What? Game! You can't do this! You cannot tell me to ask a 17-year-old what a relationship with a 20-year-old is and then put a psych lock on it. That's so
I do
bad!
appreciate that Phoenix is actively like, it's like not breaking the fourth wall, but almost kind of.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we know they're real. Like Edgeworth has a
Right.
freak out about it. He's like,
Right.
what the fuck is
Mhm.
happening?
Exactly, but it's just funny because like normally Phoenix just kind of waves it, but like
Right,
here
but, like,
she
yeah.
knows what they are.
Here, she knows what sex locks
You can just be
are.
like, girl,
Pearls,
Hey, girl,
why
what the fuck?
why do I see a psych lock?
I'm sorry, Mr. Nick. But I really shouldn't talk about it.
Does he owe you money?
Pearl's a well-known loan shark now.
Yeah. I really don't feel right about
I mean, it's
digging
the
into
thing where
Pearl's
like
affairs.
Pearl is secretly a Twitch streamer.
Yeah. She doesn't want Phoenix to watch her streams because it's like her dad watching her streams.
You're right. Marlon's one of her mods.
Yeah. But she was here at the aquarium at the
You
time of
just-
the incident.
You just wouldn't understand.
We got like the RGB lights.
She just thinks she thinks he likes Herbert and is completely misreading it.
Her
Who-
comma butt.
Oh.
Yep, took me a moment on that one.
Great. That's entirely possible. That would be in
Her butt.
her butt. That would be
Herbert.
in character.
He likes her butt.
Oh no.
Whatever she's hiding could help us in court. Sorry, Pearls, but I'll have to use my Magatama on you.
The one
Oh,
you
they're
just
using-
charged.
They're using this as the
Tutorial, yeah.
yeah, fair enough.
Man, there's a lot more red when there's a bunch of like bright blue in the background and they go negative.
Oh, okay, I see.
You meant Herbert. Oh, okay. a psych lock, a lock on a person's heart that only I can see. The deeper the secret is hidden, the more locks there will be. Pearls only has one lock, so I should be able to undo it fairly easy. You know what I'm realizing? What is dawning
that?
on me right about now?
What's dawning?
They're doing a tutorial for this, in this case, the DLC case, the case that was added to this game, which
Mhm.
implies that there is no other Magatama segments in this game!
Well, to be fair, they also gave you a tutorial for like investigation
They
earlier.
gave you a tutorial on how to talk to people.
That's
Mhm.
fair. But if I make a mistake, I'll be locked in a loop and I won't
Alright.
be able to move forward. Hey, time to
best
give it a
mushroom.
try.
So true.
Relation to rhymes. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
God, I
Yeah.
love this song. Crank it!
Crank
Pearls,
it.
Pearls, you have to tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
Relationship? There's no relationship between Mr. Marlin and me.
This music also kind of, now this version of it, reminds me a little bit of Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Fair.
The Shrine of the Silver Monkey.
Not what I would have said, but you're not wrong.
We're just a visitor to the aquarium and an animal keeper at the aquarium. That's all.
Animal keeper at the aquarium, AU. There are areas where ordinary visitors to the aquarium don't get to go. You were here before the incident occurred, weren't you? Where was Pearl before the incident occurred? Oh, over here. Oh, over here.
There's a nap room.
Maybe she was taking a nap.
Yes,
There should be.
that's right.
Miss Lena, please don't poke me.
But how did you know?
Someone told me you were there.
I got confused and went the wrong way. I didn't know it was a corridor just for the staff. But that's all it was, Mr. Nick. It didn't have anything to do with Mr. Marlin.
Sounds reasonable. I guess I'd better move on to my next topic. Actually, there's something else I've been wondering about, Pearls. Why do you smell like fish?
Oh no!
She got so offended that we asked her that earlier, and
Fish? What makes you think I smell like fish?
I smell like
you know,
beef.
the
Fact,
smell.
smell like
The
fish.
smell, they smell like
I was
fish.
thinking the same thing. Levi.
Brother, the certain someone you convinced me it wasn't my imagination.
Rifle?
She's apparently very attracted to the smell of fish. Rifle didn't want anything to do with Athena, even though she had a bunch of fish. So why then was Rifle so attracted to you, Pearls? I'm mostly doing this for Athena. She needs to know because she's been really, like, upset about this.
Why doesn't it like me?
I don't know.
Looks like she's still not ready to talk about it. You had an object with you that smelled fishy, too. The murder weapon! In fact, I think this has something to do with your secret. A cute little calendar. The fishy-smelling calendar has something to do with your secret, doesn't it, Pearls? The smelly fish smell. The fish smell that smells
You smell like
smelly.
fish because your calendar smells like fish.
Mm-hmm.
I can't lie to you, Mr. Nick. I'll tell you about me and Mr. Marlin, and about the calendar.
And that was violent.
Mm-hmm. Good. Woo! There's only one lock, but it sure took some work. Please tell me about your relationship with Mr. Rhymes.
I became distracted by the gift shop almost as soon as we got to the aquarium. Before I knew it, everyone else had moved on and I got lost. I was so embarrassed to be lost at my age.
Oh, Pearls. I know big crowded places are hard for you.
I sort of panicked and went down the wrong corridor. I ended up in the food prep room, and that's where I met Mr. Marlin. Really startled him when I called out to him. He jumped so much he startled me too. I lost my balance and fell down. Oh, Mr. Nick, I spilled so many fish all over the floor.
The one in her loop. Guess that explains why you smell fishy. Pardon the pun.
Yes, and my calendar fell off my bag and got buried in all the fish, too.
It doesn't explain why Pearls wanted to keep it a secret. Why did you want to hide your meeting with Mr. Rhymes?
Well, I didn't want him to get in trouble over food sanitation regulations because of me. And Mr. Merlin said that he didn't want anyone to know he was in the food prep room.
Why? Why not? What was he doing in there?
Before I spoke to him, he was staring at a calendar. But because of me, he dropped his calendar too. He had to search for it among the fish.
Wait a minute. This calendar of yours, it already has writing in it.
It does? But I didn't write anything in it yet.
There's something written here under today's date. Meet the captain at the Orca Pool at 7 a.m.
Maybe my calendar and Mr. Marlin's got mixed up?
Pearls,
What's going on?
about what time did you run into Mr. Rhymes?
I think it was about 10:15 when he had the info desk announce that I was lost.
Sorry. They fucking went to... She's not an infant. Like, we could just be like, alright, let's go find your school group. Oh my god.
He's a baby. So I must have first gone into the food prep room at about 10:10.
I see. Do you mind if I hang on to this calendar for a while? Might be a clue to the victim's movements before he was killed.
Alright. But be sure to give it back to Mr. Merlin later, okay?
Gotta remember the timeline of events. Footage starts at 10 a.m. opening time. Okay, so he met before opening. Interesting. Wow! So Pearl showed up and got lost within 15 minutes? Uh-oh.
No, she said like as soon as she got here, she got distracted by the gift shop and wandered off.
Okay,
As soon as she, it's
Okay.
oh, God,
Literally
Instant.
immediately.
Immediately, instantly.
Instantly.
How did your school group get so far away so fast?
You know,
Teacher, it's on a time frame.
Yeah.
Have to be back.
good. Maybe now I'm ready to remove Mr. Plume's psych locks too. Okay, great. Thanks, game. Bye!
Oh, bye!
Hi.
Oh, we get to see the background a little bit.
I love the
Eesh.
walrus.
It's great. This is delightful.
I also love the walrus.
Let's go walrus.
You people again? You're becoming quite the nuisance. If that veterinarian won't come out, then I might just have to give up and leave.
You're looking for Mr. Crab? Or Dr. Crab?
Veterinarian? Is that the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes was talking about?
Mr. Crab.
You are correct. He likes to shut himself up in that back room there and won't come out. I don't think he's even in there today, so I'm just about ready to go home.
She sure seems to know a lot about the workings of this aquarium. And maybe a little something about the incident this morning, too.
Mr. Wright, this is no time to be standing there thinking to yourself.
She can't hear his thoughts.
It's about time you put your psychedelic clock skills to work and uncover her secret.
Psychedelic clock.
That's psych lock, Athena. Psych lock.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm just gonna ignore that completely.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know what you're on about, but...
It doesn't interest me.
While you're here, Mr. Plume, I want you to tell me the secret you're hiding.
I'll do nothing of the sort. It would mean breaking my promise.
I don't know who you made this promise to, but you will tell me. You're not an aquarium employee, and yet, here you are, after the place is closed. That must mean you're connected to the incident involving the owner somehow.
Oh, I don't know anything about any incident involving the owner.
No, I think you do. I have a piece of evidence here that suggests you do know something.
Take that!
According to Detective Fulbright, this shows the orca attacking the victim. She's Jesus Christ related to the incident. And the person in this footage is wearing an outfit just like yours, Mr. Plume.
Oh. I suppose there's no hiding this bombshell figure, is there? Yes, it is I.
And I think I can guess why you're here at their aquarium. You aren't simply a visitor at the aquarium. What you really are. You're a visitor who also happened to witness the death of the owner, Jack Shipley. Is someone
That is
playing Lethal Company?
Oh, I want to say it, but
What?
I promised the police.
I'm hearing, like, the scanning noise from that game for some reason. Maybe it's just, like, weirdly in the music.
No, sorry, that's my phone. I forgot to silence it.
Oh, okay.
That's one of my notification sounds.
It's not good for you to keep things inside, you know? I was like, that's a wild game to be playing at the same time. I'm sure you'll feel much better once you get it all out.
I give up. I'll tell you everything.
Wow, that was easy. I walked away from his computer. He didn't mute.
Whoops.
Oopsie. If she wanted to tell me this badly, why couldn't she just have done so from the top?
I'm back. What'd I miss?
Yourself.
You didn't mute.
Oh.
We didn't hear anything but your voice very far away.
Oh. Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
I think anyone would agree that I held it in for as long as I could.
God, she's just like me for real.
But I couldn't be expected to withstand this commoner's badgering any longer.
Dude. Please calm yourself, Mr. Plume. And that's top-class badgering to you.
You are correct. I witnessed the killer whale's crime with my own eyes. You got a problem with that, Blue Boy?
Boss, Mr. Plume's anger is so powerful.
Gotta make her angrier.
Even I feel like I'm about to explode. You have to do something quick.
Please don't explode on me. Could you start with telling me what you saw?
I witnessed the very moment the killer whale attacked the victim.
Okay, I am actually going to turn up just a miles because these voices for these characters are quiet than you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Speaking above my range, so it's like,
Yeah.
can't get power in it.
Yeah. Emotional power.
Yeah, like, it's hard to get, like, sheer volume when you're speaking above your, like, in a range that isn't quite your own.
Yeah.
I told the police what I saw as well. I'm the sort of person who simply can't rest until the truth is known.
So both Mr. Plume's statement and the footage point to Orla's guilt.
Pardon me, but you seem pretty pleased that you witnessed this incident.
Ooh. Gosh, I'm trippy. Hold on. Fucking, I clicked out and then now everything's gone.
Oh no.
We're good.
What? Pleased? Shame on you!
For shame.
Are you implying that I'm happy about an innocent man's death? Alex?
You good?
I just look over at the stream and
Yeah.
Dude.
Alex is having a blast.
Oh, I see. You're doing the little pointy thing.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to like get down the timing. It is like fucking random.
Oh. Yeah, that's funny.
They did a good job at like not making it like loop perfectly.
Mhm.
It's not like rhythmic.
I wonder, it could actually be random.
No, of course not. I just don't get the sense that you were afraid of Orla. It's more like you were interested in her.
Don't say it like that.
You wanted to fuck the whale.
You wanted to fuck that whale.
Are you? You know, I wasn't sure, but I was thinking that maybe. Are you perhaps one of my fans? Is that how you knew? That I am the non-fiction writer Norma de Plume?
Uh-huh.
What?
Oh, that Norma de Plume.
So, big fan, huh?
No, I've never heard of her.
Fuck, get fucking wrecked.
Well, now that you figured me out, there's no sense in trying to hide who I am, I suppose.
Just because this franchise has done it so many times, I thought she was gonna say, now that you fingered me.
Talking to fans is part of a writer's duty, after all. Oh.
Just ignores the fact that she has no idea who you are.
Oh.
But I'm not a fan. I tell you.
So what exactly have you written, Mr. Plume?
Oh my! You mean to say you truly aren't familiar with my work?
Look, I didn't know that Bridgerton was a book series until today, so
Wait, it is?
Oh, I didn't know that either.
yeah.
Yeah,
know that.
it was a book series first.
It's
Kinda.
eight books. Each season has been kind of vaguely depicting one of the books.
Neat.
I write the truth. I take great pride in my craft, you know.
So apparently this season skipped the third book and went to the fourth for unknown reasons.
Damn, I'm so invested.
I know. I watched
Also,
the
like-
Dawson adaptation on it.
Apparently changed the relationship of two characters who in the books were cousins.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
I just like saw that in a tweet and I was like, that's a weird thing to change. Why would you do that?
They also were very like I've seen a lot of pictures of the cast and stuff, and it's all gorgeous people, but it like I assumed, and I guess a lot of people assumed, that it was colorblind casting. The showrunner is very adamant that is not the case, and they actually put in a minor subplot lore building thing that Queen Charlotte in that universe was a black woman, and so when she got married to the king, everyone was like, I guess people of color are just cool now, and we'll make them nobility. Racism is over because Queen Charlotte is black. When the reality of that situation happened in the UK, and that's super not what happened. So
Hmm.
it's great. It's a very weird thing. They even made a spin-off show about her. About their like when they were younger and how they met and stuff. You
I've
watched
heard
all
it's
of it.
really good.
I have heard a lot about the show just being really fun.
I've heard that the Queen Charlotte spinoff specifically is really good.
Anyway.
I've been very worried about Orla's violent tendencies. And today, my concern was proven to be well justified.
Very good romantic
Ah.
brain rot.
Ah.
Take a breath. Ah.
This is the Fulbright just ah.
It reminds me of I wouldn't say Sprite, but it's not really Sprite, but an animation from the Nintendo 64 Zelda games. The carpenter yelling.
It's so specific that I would never
Yes.
be able to.
But I actually
over it.
don't
That's fair.
reckon.
Anyway,
Orla isn't violent. She's a sweet and gentle soul.
The moment you let your guard down with that killer whale, chomp. Chip Shape Aquarium has always denied the killer whale's violent streak,
She's a baby.
but it had been rumored to attack people.
Really? Are you sure it was just the show?
But rumors are just rumors. They aren't necessarily true.
She's gotten so lost in the sauce that, like, she's watched the fucking show and she's like, this has to be real. This is 100%
swashbuckler
real.
spectacular.
Yeah. This is 100% real.
This is so real it can't not
And
be real.
she's a nonfiction author. So she's like a true crime author. Is that what they're going for?
It's like a true crime bitch.
Yeah, that's the vibes I'm getting.
Yes, I realize that, but I only write the
Horrible.
truth. That is why I questioned the owner directly. But he refused to allow my research, and he even had the audacity to say to me, "You're nothing but a nuisance coming here day after day. Don't ever come back again."
Sorry.
Deserved.
Fucking not even being like he told me no, just being like fully
out
admitting
of
that's
my-
like I've been here every single day and I keep bothering him, he keeps saying no, and finally he just kicked me out.
Girl bossing.
Sounds like her research was a bit too much to take.
Sounds like she deserved it.
Mhm.
But then, how did you get in here if you've been blacklisted?
I have my methods.
This lady is shameless.
Fucking weirdo.
We won't let you speak badly of Orla. We're going to defend her.
I'm only stating what I saw with my very own eyes. I came to the aquarium today to observe the killer whale. But on my way to that thing's tank, I heard its cries.
She was crying.
You can hear Orla from the visitors' corridor?
There are
She was
speakers there in the
sad.
corridor, up near the ceiling. Apparently, that speaker is there so visitors can hear the killer whale's sounds. In any case, as I approached the killer whale's tank, I heard its cries.
Somebody killed her dad.
And when I arrived, I saw something terrifying.
What'd you see?
The killer whale stealing the swashbuckler's spectacular hat the owner was wearing. And then, the moment it bit him and shook him mercilessly to death within its jaws.
That's when it was carrying him back up a bit.
What?
Orla bit the owner to death? Oh, hey, what's up? Fuck!
In justice we trust. So
You heard
I
nothing
take
of
it
that.
Mr. Plumes just finished telling you what she saw?
She saw nothing! Detective Fulbright, I guess you've already heard too.
Yep. When we took her statement earlier.
Alright, well.
As you heard, I'm afraid that accidental death is really the only thing it could be.
Yes, and a dangerous creature like that cannot be allowed to harm anyone ever again.
But she's not dangerous.
She's a baby.
She baby.
Sorry, but the prosecutor's office said the case didn't have enough merit to go to trial. There was one prosecutor, though, who expressed an interest in the case.
Winston Payne. Really? Then we could have that prosecutor take a look at the investigation reports. You just heard Phoenix is back and wants a rematch.
You're right. You gotta be right, though. Hundo P.
In character.
Hundo
Canon.
piss.
Hundo %.
I know.
Unfortunately, I doubt he'd take action without evidence of a homicide. Look, I understand how you feel, Mr. Lawyer, but maybe you should give up on this one.
Not a chance. We'll just re-examine the crime scene and strengthen our case. We'll just find more evidence. And we'll definitely not fabricate anything, which is what lost me my badge in the first place.
If that's your version of justice, I won't stop you.
And I technically didn't. It was the asshole who before me. But then I did later on.
Alex, shut the fuck up.
We won't rest until we find proof it wasn't accidental death, Detective. You'll see. Let's go, Mr. Wright. Time to check out that crime scene one more time.
If we prove that it was intended as, like, if we be like, we don't have a murderer yet, but the only way to do this is to accuse Orla of being smart enough to be a human. And so it's not accidental, it is intentional murder. Does that count?
Yeah.
Interesting.
This was a premeditated attack by this killer whale.
All right, then. Let's start the re-examination. Pronto! I'm going to check out the mess at the back one more time.
Athena! Wait, no running! Ah. Oh, she fell in. That was her.
You said that with the exact same tone as like you yelling at like Selena running away or something.
Yeah.
It's like the same fucking vowels.
As they should. That is the correct tone to take with Athena.
She's munching. Behind me.
You're being a good girl.
Being a good girl for fucking once. Are you okay? It didn't look like she tripped, but... Oh, hey. The hell?
I slipped.
You slippy. Huh? Orla? What is it, girl? Feet. Athena, are you alright? She crashed into this type of hair. Fuck, that's so funny.
I don't know if that scream actually.
For a second.
It did.
Did Discord clip that scream?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I tried to get out of the way, but all I did was slip and fall again.
Oh, it was a pretty amazing wipeout. Are you hurt?
I'm okay, but why did Orla spike the ball at me? After all the fish I gave her, I thought she liked me.
Maybe she thought you were the main entree?
Very funny, boss.
Ha ha ha! In any case, let's give the ball back to Orla. Oh, there's a man!
Huh. Looks like everything got shifted around when I fell on it.
Yeah, you're right. There's things now that we couldn't see before. Like another ball. I guess Orla really likes them. That's a different ball? Look, there's...
Look, there's something new by the outline of the body, too.
We gotta take a look around. Oh, okay, so she's a ball on the floor. Sorry, they put me at the wrong camera angle for this. Or no, they didn't. It's just bad. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Was it?
Was it a coin?
That coin don't look good.
Mr. Wright, there's blood on it.
Oh my god, it's Davy Jones.
Davy Jones collected his pennant.
Well, no, it was I don't remember what they called, like, the curse in the first movie. Pirates.
The curse of Davy Jones.
No, it wasn't Davy Jones. Davy Jones didn't happen until the second movie.
Okay.
Curse.
Yeah,
Curse of the Black Pearl?
I guess it's just the curse is on the Black Pearl. I don't know if it is the curse of the Black. It's fine. The movie's called The Curse of the Black Pearl. It's fucking whatever. You're right, but it's dried.
Do you think it could be the victims? And what was it doing all the way over here in the first place?
Not sure, but now that we found blood outside the pool, it just might help us prove that there's more to this case than just accidental death.
Hey, you're right. Orla certainly can't leave the pool after all.
Let's see, coin. Oh, that's you.
Correct.
Speaking of coins, look at all this. There are a few coins around the body here, too.
You're right, boss. But where did they go? They aren't here anymore. You don't think someone picked them up, do you?
Nah. They just kind of washed away with the tide.
That's how that works.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this mark on the floor. What do you suppose it is?
Hi. You're here. Alright. That's where we stand when we want to play volleyball with Orla. Volleyball, huh? Yeah, if we stand there, she'll spike the ball right at us.
Oh, so when Orla spiked the ball at me earlier, that was one of her tricks. It doesn't mean she hates me.
Nah. She wanted to play with you. She loves volleyball. She used to play with the captain all the time.
Aww. Sasha looks so sad.
Okay, but time to step out of it! This is no time to be all dejected and mopey like a blobfish.
That's right. Time to put on a smile and stay strong, right?
What's a blobfish? Or do I not want to know?
They're adorable, Mr. Wright.
Phoenix.
Really should look 'em up.
Phoenix has never been on the internet.
Oh no! That child is hurt.
What? Calling it? Oh, hey. It's just a dummy. Who's been shot 4 times? Jesus. Or
That's 5.
bit? I mean, you have to be shot 4 times to get to 5.
That's true.
Yeah.
They were technically correct.
The worst kind of correct.
That got me. Really? It could be bit.
It is the... it is. Oh, I mean, of course it is. I was just testing your response to an emergency. Yeah.
Well, I guess we just found out that you don't bluff well under pressure. Pressure?
I guess I'll just have to keep...
Damn, Athena! Alright!
Grr. I guess I'll just keep practicing then.
It's just really aggressive.
I wonder what the dummy's for anyway.
Oh, that? We use it to train Orla. It's smaller than a human, but it does the job. Some of our tricks can be pretty dangerous, so Orla practices them on the dummy first. Forget the tricks, those bite marks look pretty dangerous. Hey, Sasha, would you happen to know what happened? Anything about this coin? Oh, I guess I missed one. I just finished cleaning up the rest of them. You picked up all the coins already? That's right. After the police finished their investigation, they gave me the go-ahead. I haven't found them all yet, though. I'm still missing a few.
Well, if they aren't by the pool, beside the pool, maybe they're in the pool. Let's go over to the ladder. Let's go to the ladder over there and take a look, or take a peek at the bottom of the pool, boss.
Oh, great. I can't see anything from the fucking...
You gotta
Anything from
move.
fucking?
Oh, hey. Look! I think I see something on the bottom of the pool.
I knew it. Want me to go down and check?
You can't jump and dress like that. You'll need to go drown under the weight of your clothes.
No, I won't. I'm a pretty good swimmer, you know.
Be that as it may, the pool's really deep. I doubt you can hold your breath for that long. But maybe Sasha can? Let's start playing the Sonic. Woo! Yep. Phoenix, look at all these coins I found at the bottom. Thanks, Sasha. So there really were more of them down there, huh?
We seem to be finding them all over. I wonder how many there are altogether.
Including the ones I put away, there were 300 of them. They're for the show. Fucking God! Sounds like they'd be heavy. About 7 pounds, I'd say. A little lighter than a stringfish. Well, I'd
The
better...
reference point?
Yeah, that's a great... Yeah, good job. Well, I'd better put these coins away where they belong.
So, 7 pounds of coins scattered around the scene. One of them was blood on it.
Coin sock.
They have to be related to this case.
I wonder how the blood got on that one coin. Wait a minute. Could it be? Remember how Detective
Coin
Fulbright...
sock.
Remember how Detective Fulbright said they couldn't find a murder weapon? What if these coins were the weapon?
Coin sock,
Huh?
coin sock, coin sock.
Coin sock!
Coin sock. Coin sock. Coin sock.
How could a little coin kill a grown man?
Well, one coin by itself isn't much of a threat, but 300 coins together could definitely be used as a weapon. All you'd have to do is put them in a bag! If you put 7 pounds of coins in a bag and swung it at somebody. Make a pretty formidable...
Titanium arrows all over again.
It would make a pretty formidable blunt instrument, wouldn't it? It would explain how blood got on this coin. But only that one. That's the only one that made contact with blood.
One coin.
He washed off the rest of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. If you can prove that the coin sock was used as a weapon, then we can prove Orla's innocence.
Well, it's staying coin.
I suppose if the rest of them fell in the water.
It, like, scattered when it hit him. And once got hit in the face of her, she kissed so hard I cried. I would argue a single coin could definitely kill someone. Yeah, I like what I was picturing initially when we saw the coin was that someone had one of those t-shirt cannons, but it was really small for coins, and shot him in the head with it.
Jesus.
Point blank.
God. Now I'm just flashing back to X-Men First Class.
Oh God, there was something similar like that in the thing that I saw, and I can't remember what it is.
Maybe the killer took it with them.
Yeah, that would certainly make it look like Orla. It would certainly make it look like Orla did it if they did.
You know what I think, Mr. Wright? The bloody coin alone should be enough to prove that this might have been a murder.
I agree. Shows the possibility of a human killer rather than Orla.
Yes, this is just what we needed. Let's go show this coin to Detective Fulbright and Mr. Plume right away.
Good idea. Why do we need to show it to her? She's fucking good. Let's hope they're still at the Pub O'Dane.
Well, she's an author. I kind of want to be in one of her books.
Oh, you're back. So did you find anything?
Oh, you're eating the sardines too?
Of course he didn't.
Remember, even if you don't succeed, it's the effort you make that's important.
You trying to console me while eating goldfish crackers?
I'm eating mozzarella.
I can't knock you. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'll sit here
No,
and
that's
just
valid.
eat Parmesan out of a bag.
Let's show them the
mozzarella
evidence we
pearls.
found. The one that points to a human culprit.
Right. Because he won't let Orla be put down. Hey, what's up, blood? Please take a look at this bloodstained coin.
I just made a bunch of noise. I don't think any of them
No,
came
no,
through.
no. Oh my god.
Well, because that was me going like, what am I gonna do next? Like, actually giving up. Cease and desist at once. What kind of a man shows a lady blood?
I mean, ladies see a lot of blood.
What
Yeah,
kind of
but
a
not
lady?
like,
I mean,
not
people
not
in
that
general
on
see a lot
not
of
like
blood.
other people's on coins that you just shove in my face randomly.
Like a badge. He's holding it like he holds his attorney's badge.
And I wave this lipstick around quite a bit. I don't want to get blood on it.
He doesn't have to get so worked up.
What are you terrorizing this lady with? Come on now, let's see it.
We found this coin beside the orca pool.
We did see a large number of coins beside the pool, but not one with blood on it.
We just learned that there's 300 of these, weighing about 7 pounds in total. Now, what do you suppose would happen if a person was assaulted with that many coins?
What? So you're saying the coins might have been used like some kind of blunt weapon?
Or they drained the pool and he tried to Scrooge McDuck it.
Wasn't Orla in there?
300 coins? If the blood belonged, that's not me.
But if the blood belongs to the victim, then yes, it's entirely possible.
But I wouldn't call it decisive proof that the real culprit was human.
You wouldn't? Why not?
Because there'd have to be something to put the coins in to make them a weapon. Without that something, it's just not going to be enough to pass muster.
What about a pitching machine?
What about my dick?
That's how my dick shoots coins out of it.
Ew! Ah!
What?
Give me a shot.
No.
Hey.
Ah! But I will say that your theory does seem to warrant further investigation. Please put your cock away.
No.
I'll call the prosecutor's office and ask to reinvestigate from a possible criminal angle.
There's a very early Quentin Tarantino movie called From Dusk Till Dawn. And Tom Savini, the famous horror makeup artist, is in it. And he has a gun. I think they just
Good.
call him crotch gun. But he has a gun that is on his crotch that looks like a cock and balls.
Wow.
Huh. The Secret of Guns Akimbo sounds really interesting.
There's also the movie where Quentin Tarantino had Selma Hayek put her feet in his mouth. So, that's just part of the plot of the movie, was that Selma Hayek.
Oh, I have
needed
seen
to,
this.
Yeah.
I saw a meme that's like, I think on like Tumblr like a few weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's the cross gun. A sex machine. That's the character's
Tarantino
name.
being a freak.
Yep. The character's name is Sex Machine. So.
Good for him.
Hell yeah.
You will? Thank you very much.
I really hope Detective Fulbright can convince them.
Wow, singular them.
Ace
Base.
Attorney
Hi,
has gone
Simon.
woke.
Hi, Simon.
Hey, Simon.
Hi, Simon.
You won't believe the answer I got.
Selena's looking wistfully out the window.
For Simon.
Yes.
Missing Simon.
When I explained your passion for this case and the police's investigation, they said that the prosecutor I mentioned earlier would be willing to take this to court.
Really? So does that mean a new suspect has emerged?
No, I'm afraid not.
Yes.
To be frank,
We are actually defending Orla. Yes!
Prosecutor Blackwell said he just wants to prove that orca's guilt in court.
I was just about to say that because they keep dancing around who the prosecutor is, it might actually not be Blackwell. But it is. It's like, alright, cool.
Black
Sorry.
folk
Perez.
animals are people and dogs should vote.
What? It's Prosecutor
that's true.
Blackquill that wants to prosecute Orla?
That's fine, Detective. Thanks for arranging this for us.
What is this? Music.
Well, I must say you're taking this rather calmly.
Investigation Core 2013.
Yeah. Fucking love this track.
Sick.
Pretty good.
Have we heard it before?
Must have heard it in the last case. I don't think they didn't use it in case 2.
I genuinely don't remember
I don't think they did.
this being used.
Wild.
Yeah.
Oh, defending Orla in court was my idea from the start. And I'll do whatever it takes to save her.
In that case, I'll do whatever I can as well to see that justice is served. Mr. Plume, will you be a witness for the prosecution?
Nah.
A trial for a killer whale? I've never heard of such recklessness before in my life. But I will reveal the truth about this killer whale and then write all about it.
Dr. Crab better be there.
Just Gale Winters vibes.
Yeah.
Gale Waters?
Gale Winters.
I was thinking Gale Waters, the Chris Fleming character.
Oh.
No.
She's the
Court-
nonfiction writer
Courtney-
from Scream.
Yeah, Courtney Cox and Scream.
Oh, cool. The only character I think of is named Gale is Gale Waters. And I just think of her dropkicking a mailbox.
Which is so valid.
And heisting couscous.
We have to prepare her tomorrow, and I still have to arrange for an autopsy.
Is her name Winters or Weathers?
Oh, I think it is Gale Weathers.
It's Gale Weathers. Because that reminded me of the other nonfiction character from American Horror Story, Lana Winters.
I knew it was a W.
Yeah. She is a W.
I look forward
That's
to
true.
tomorrow. Until then, blue lawyer and yellow fan.
She's been upgraded. She's got a gun!
Did you just fucking shoot us?
Get down! I'm
the
not a
fuck?
fan!
Well, at least we managed to get the case to go to trial.
What the fuck?
But,
What?
Is that a gun?
but how in the world do we defend an orca in court anyway?
To be honest, I'm not really sure myself.
Plus, Mr. Plume said Orla bit the victim. This trial sure isn't gonna be easy. But I'd love a challenge.
Ha ha ha. Then we ought to be just fine. I guess I should go over that swashbuckler spectacular you're watching this morning.
Yeah, we could have a formal viewing back at the office.
Nothing decisive against Orla and the security tape, but that doesn't mean much. I'll have to find a more concrete way to save Orla at tomorrow's trial, or else.
Or else.
Or else. Orla
Or
else.
else.
Alright, end of stream.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Turnabout reclamied.
Break.
Yeah, that's probably a good time for a piss. Everyone go piss.
It's always a good time for
I
a
don't-
piss.
I'm gonna have to piss.
You
No,
are the
you should
one who said
reconsider.
break.
I meant so I said break, but like in my head I was thinking about like breaking a huddle.
Well, you should have been louder about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
How many of us do you think?
And Alex was like, okay, yeah, we could take a break. And I was like, okay, that's fine too.
How many of us do you think know anything about sports?
You're right, it's me. I'm the jock.
None of us go to sports ball.
All I know is clear eyes, full hearts can't lose. And that's from Friday Night Lights. That's a TV show.
Okay.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Wait.
Well,
Wait, is Rowan base small fry or is he the jock?
Yes.
uh-huh.
Fair enough.
Base small fry jug.
Base small jock.
Base small fry.
Oh no. It's so ominously quiet now.
It's all your fault.
There's no music. Hold on, I know how to fix this.
They don't even have dental. We're just normal men. We're just innocent men.
Yeah.
So true, bestie.
No, don't do that one.
Backpack for
Could you
his
edit it in-
applesauce. Backpack where he keeps his applesauce. Jom's got
You
that
don't like that one,
applesauce that
Justin?
you crave.
Oh.
Oh, holy shit.
I think it's funny.
So I was looking it up. And Heart of the Investigation 2013 doesn't actually show up in game until the final case.
Oh, I think I remember that. Actually,
I don't
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Don't worry
the
about it.
music we just heard, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, the really jazzy music. Yeah, it's only in the final case. And this one, I
Sorry, I
guess.
didn't recognize it.
Yeah. Wild.
Weird.
Yeah. Interesting choice.
I accidentally got back into star puzzles. That's the thing I do when I'm not talking on stream.
How's that going
What?
for you?
Really? Well, Rowan introduced me to these a long time ago.
What are they?
It's a sort of it's a one of the puzzle types. It's I guess most similar to Sudoku, where you have to. You know, it's impossible to explain this thing. I'm terrible at explaining things in general.
I remember
I
it.
will just put a link to these kinds of puzzles in.
I mean, to be fair, see, I think everyone knows who Travis Kelsey is at this point.
Who?
Well, there you go.
No?
Yeah, I
Okay.
also don't know who that is.
I also
Oh,
have
okay.
no idea.
Oh, I
Never
love
mind.
Star Battles.
Yeah, I was just I said you introduced me to him.
Yeah, I love them. Sorry, I had to go do something, and now I have a Simon, but he's leaving. Goodbye.
And
I can't believe you put us on break, didn't have to do anything, and then went to go do something.
I said I didn't have to pee. Alex said go piss, and I didn't have to piss. I did have to go take my meds. Anyway, yes, I fucking love Star Battles. They're so fun.
I'm really good at going very quick.
Oh, do you just do like the 5x5s?
When I'm on stream, yeah, because I don't want to have to think too hard. So my
Yeah.
goal is always to get them under 20 seconds.
Yeah. I can do a lot of the 5x5s in less than 30.
I heard Simon.
Oh yeah, he's running around yowling.
Although I say that now, I've gotten a difficult one.
Yeah, sometimes they're like hard, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not here for hard. I'm here for fast.
Mm-hmm.
Are you now?
Get away. Simon, dude. The 4x4 or the 4-star specials. I used to do those when I was at work, when I worked in an office. and didn't want to do actual work.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine doing actual work at work.
No, right?
Doesn't sound like me.
Now I have to do actual work at work, but that's fine.
That's
I like doing actual work.
truly a shame.
Oh, this one's terrible. This is a bad one. I don't like this one. This one's hard. God, I can feel my brain cells in use. Ugh.
Gross.
Why are you using
Are you
brain
doing-
cells?
Are you doing the 4x4?
No, I'm doing
Or
a
the
5x5,
4-star?
but no.
Oh,
What?
we're doing star battles.
Okay.
What are these 4x4 special daily stars?
Or the 4-star. Every region row and column has to have 4 stars in it.
I see. We got
Oh man.
Selena was like, first of all, she's hyper right now. But she wanted me to turn on the sink for her, so I had to just stand there because she wouldn't drink if I wasn't standing right next to her.
Right.
And then when I finally left, she got very hyper. And just now, when I said her name, she had run into the bedroom, but I said Selena, and she stuck her head out and like looked at me real wide-eyed, and then sprinted into the kitchen. And now she's just running back and forth between the bathtub
A
and
gremlin will dime.
different places.
Little gremlin.
Yeah, that's what she is. Is everyone here?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Cool.
I think so.
Miles?
Everyone's here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
Selena, what are you doing, monster?
Rowan briefly abandoned us, but yes, everyone is here.
Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Good morning. Chipper as ever this morning, I see. I said morning too many times.
I'm just thinking we actually get to have a trial for Orla. As a matter of fact, I just ran a few laps around the courthouse to get pumped.
And I just splashed my face with some water I just splashed some face with my water to get the sleep out of my eyes.
That's some face on my water.
Close enough.
Just splash some faith on my water.
That's what I said.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
And I
It is
meant it.
explicitly. I know. I could tell.
Let's be honest. It tracks. Yeah. You're just tired.
Oh, I also queued the Swashbuckler video so we can watch it anytime.
I don't think Discord's gonna get this, but the stream might be able to hear bags and a jingly ball because I think Selena got one of her balls trapped in a grocery bag.
Oh no.
So now she's like trying to get it out as a game.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. She's just destroying it. It's not a plastic bag, it's a paper bag. So she's fine, but... Oh, Swashbuckler Vidya.
Vidya?
Vidya.
Wait, if we examine that, does it just play the video?
I'm sure it does. It's just playing the opening again. Beautiful.
That's the Swashbuckler Spectacular, baby.
In case you didn't know. Really
It hurt.
Just in time.
You steal his hat.
We be pirates, we love to sail the 7 seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free as free can be.
Damn it, this song's gonna be stuck in my head for another week.
Yeah, it's driving me insane. It's so funny. I love his little swimmy hands.
I love she has water wings.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Nice.
I think this might just help her case. By the way, You have some serious dark circles. Did you stay up late watching this?
What? Me? No, I just woke up early, that's all.
Okay.
Sleep is really zoomy right now. It's like really fucking funny.
Got the fucking zoomies.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I need to cover them up. I get ragged on enough as it is by Prosecutor Black Quill.
Now she's
Right,
yelling.
cover him up.
Uh-huh, I hear you. I see you. You coming over here? You want to be on stream? You want to say
Absolutely not.
hi? No.
I wish the babesies.
No, she wanted to come over and poke my finger with her nose, and then she ran away again.
Mm.
Speaking of being pumped.
Simon's laying on my desk.
Continue.
Good boy. I'm pretty fired up for this trial, too. It's been a while. Granted, I'm defending an animal.
That explains why your hair is spikier than usual.
Interesting.
I mean, look at it. It's super pokey and prickly and stuff. It's amazing.
No, Trucy just didn't put a dryer sheet in. Full of static.
So, he tumble dries his hair?
No!
No, he's just staticky.
Oh, that makes more sense.
He just sticks it into the dryer.
Shut up.
That was a compliment, right?
He's been buying hair gel for his hair every day. He hasn't been a prosecutor, and today he used all that excess that's been building up.
Good luck, Mr. Nick. I'll be cheering you on from the gallery.
Thanks, Pearls. It's been so long, I'm actually a little nervous.
Good morning, Mr. Lawyer.
It's so bad.
Oh, Mr. Rhymes, you came to watch the trial?
I am the trial.
Yeah. Sasha's back at the aquarium with the orca.
No!
So I thought I'd better come here to watch for her.
Well, don't you worry. We're gonna win for Orla.
Do it for Orla.
Do it for Orla.
Do it for Orla.
There you go. Lena.
It's the bee.
She's so bean.
Lena?
Oh my god. She's
So
squirty.
wiggle.
I love you.
So wiggle.
Unfortunately, Discord is not picking her up.
Yeah, it's because the noisy person.
Mm-hmm.
Stream definitely is, though.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm letting you go. And she came back. To be under my legs.
Naturally.
You're so silly. You're a silly Billy.
Isn't that right, boss?
Do not turn around and try to grab my hands. We're not playing. I'm not playing with you right now. I'm streaming. You're such an asshole. If I could move my camera to be like right under my desk, y'all would see this shit. Cause she is like coming up, just staring at me. And then she'll like rub against my legs, and the second I reach down to pet her, she turns around and tries to grab me.
So rude. Such a mean girl.
Right. One unprecedented trial coming right up.
Court is now in session for the trial of Aura Shipley.
That's not right.
Nope.
No.
It's super isn't. The
Isn't
defense
it?
is ready, Your Honor. We're not correcting him.
I think that's just a typo.
I think it's genuinely a typo.
What did he say?
Aura.
He said Aura. Her name is Orla.
No, her name is Aura.
No, it's Orla.
If you look at her
Oh, right.
thing,
She's
it's
called
Oh.
Aura.
her name is Aura, but she only
Oh.
but people like to call her Orla.
I see.
Right.
Oh.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her legal name.
Her
Must
legal
you
name
waste
is Aura.
words on this?
You know what I'm
Prosecutor-
talking about?
Prosecutor Simon Blackwell. Known as the Twisted Samurai, he's a prosecutor who's also a convicted felon.
Just in case you're playing this case without playing the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They say he never conducts a trial without his loyal hawk Taka by his side.
I love Taka.
Mr. Wright.
Evidently, his name was Taka because there was a joke they were planning to include, and they didn't manage to include it, and so his name is Taka for no reason.
That's so funny.
Like there was like a thing like, oh, we were gonna do something with the translation of it, and then like they ended up not doing that, and so there's no reason for him to be named Taka.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's great. It's a great name.
Oh, it's a great name.
Delightful.
Oh yeah, no, it's not like it's a bad. There's like
Yeah.
not like a good. There's not like a fun
No,
reason
yeah.
for it.
Fair enough.
Mr. Wright, it's been quite a while since I've seen you like that.
All hot and bothered.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a picture of Selena because she's doing no thoughts, head empty. Put it in. Now playing. Okay.
The lawyer image suits you. You look younger somehow.
Maybe it's because he shaved.
What, the 3 little scraggly hairs?
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. You look
difference.
as young as ever yourself.
Haha. Well, I have to keep up with you folks after all.
Can you imagine Judge without a beard?
Cursed.
Ugh.
By the way, has the defendant arrived in court yet?
Like
Oh,
Mr.
Your
Clean.
Honor. Your Honor.
Surely you jest your boldness. Did you not receive the memo?
I want her on the stand!
The defendant, Aura Shipley, is an orca at Shipshape Aquarium.
An orca?
Mhm.
You don't have to
He
do.
just-
He doesn't.
that feels in character.
He has no idea what an orca is.
Arrangements for this trial were made only yesterday, so I didn't have time to review. Like, probably very unprofessional of me to just outwardly put this in the record, but you know.
It happens.
I also don't remember you saying that.
But it is
Saying what?
funny. The quote is, I think we're all victims of chemicals.
that's
I have
amazing.
depression.
That's really good.
Mood.
An orca as a defendant? It's patently absurd.
It's
Hmm.
delightful.
Direct your comments to the defense. He's the absurd fellow who insisted on defending the orca in court in the first place.
Got cut in half the fun way. Absurd or not, I will carry out my duty to defend my client.
Your duty to defend your crying aunt. Don't you mean your crying orca, Mr. Wright?
A joke they had to translate. I don't know what it is, but it's bad.
Yeah.
They did a dog shit job of it.
Liar.
Huh? What?
If we want to proceed, you must treat the
Move on!
orca as we would any other defendant.
Has he always thought that I'm saying crying ant? Every single time?
You only defend ants, right?
He said he was keeping up, but I don't know. I don't know.
He's a cool guy.
Judge,
so he
I
would
don't think
only
your
wear
hearing is
sunglasses
just,
at night.
I think you need to go to the doctor.
Who's a cool guy? I don't remember who the cool guy was. Is it
Who
24?
Glasses in Apollo Justice.
It might
Clavier?
have been Clavier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That would make sense.
Every soul, be it of beast or man, is of equal value.
See, he does think dogs should vote.
The question is whether that soul is painted in black or white. Take Taka, for example. He is as human in spirit as you or I,
He killed 4 people.
and he is a mass murderer, of course. While we're friends.
That's why we're buddies. We're putting the clink together.
They met in prison.
That's why he's got that little, his little bandana is shaped like it's kind of like a prison uniform.
The real question.
This hawk has committed crimes.
Am I in for more pain, as always? Well, he's not throwing coffee at you. Or a whip.
That's true.
Orca or not, I suppose the defendant is still a defendant.
Or incomprehensible or unbearable gay feelings. That's Edward's weapon.
So
Unnecessary feelings.
Unnecessary for Edgeworth.
True.
I'm just
They're
thinking.
very necessary.
I'm just thinking about like every defendant needs to have a weapon, and I'm like, what happens if you give Edgeworth a gun? And we saw that. So
Dude, we did see that.
That we did.
That was a thing that happened.
And I vow to render my verdict fairly and impartially.
Payne's weapon is his voice. His voice and his hair. And we all know that Van Zeke's weapon is his
Racist.
wine.
legs.
Yeah, well, also his wine glass. And Kazuma's is a katana, so
He is an actual
it's
katana,
an
yes.
actual
It's a
fucking
real
katana.
Oh, I was thinking Van Zeke's was the boot.
That's why I said his legs.
Yeah,
Ah, yes.
I mean,
Everyone spoke all at once. I think, did Levi say racism? So
I
that was also a
did.
funny
I
answer.
did.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a whole collection of all at once, like people said funny stuff.
Now then, Professor Blackquill, your
I'm
opening
Professor.
All right. School's on my mind. Now then, Prosecutor Blackquill, your opening statement, if you would.
I suppose I can hardly leave it to someone who knew nothing of the defendant.
There is a level of sometimes I make references and I realize halfway through making the reference that I am making a reference to a game I have never played but heard someone else make a meme out of.
Amazing.
That's how I connect to most of the games you guys play. Truly. I played about 10 minutes of Overwatch 1, and that's the extent of my Overwatch playing. And I do know, but I have seen many a meme.
What were you gonna do?
What was I gonna do? I made a reference to how every time a puzzle comes up or someone says professor, a fucking Barry makes a reference to the character from Professor Layton, Luke. And like does just a high-pitched British little boy.
Ah, yes.
I see.
That's also the animated emote that I use fucking constantly is Luke dancing. And I've truly never played those games.
No good.
Very well. Listen carefully. The orca murdered the owner of the ship-shaped aquarium in the aquarium's orca pool. Orca
pool. That is bad
don't like
on
that.
British.
Yeah, it's not an easy sort of vowel combination. The orca apparently toyed with the victim mercilessly as he died.
A sadistic orca. What a chilling thought. And where exactly is this defendant now?
This is a mark of
Well,
love.
you see,
This is a mark of love and devotion.
Oh, and she fucking get you?
She got me.
Aw. Inside this.
What? We have our own speed dial?
A flip phone in 2027.
2070! Damn,
Cyberpunk
Phoenix is
tw-
old.
A flip phone, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Time marches on your boldness, with or without us.
What?
I borrowed this TV phone from the aquarium, which will allow us to interact with the orca.
Fuck. A TV phone. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence.
They have no excuse for still, like, showing flip phones.
I mean, at this point, I
TV
think it's a
phone
joke,
home.
right? At this point, like,
They're committed.
this point, it's fun. Like, it's a bit, right? It
Yeah.
has to be.
Yeah.
TV phone home.
Electric
EV
vehicle.
phone?
TV phone home.
It's electric vehicle.
Part of the lore.
Pokemon?
We'll be able to view the defendant in question on this large monitor. Fulbright, prepare for transmission.
Ha! You've got it, Prosecutor Blackwill.
Yes!
Very-
Arlen!
We will proceed with the defendant on
Oh my
telecast.
god. We're gonna get a ton of like I can't even remember her name. Sherry?
Sasha?
Sasha. We're gonna get a lot of we're gonna get a lot of Sasha like throwing her treats.
Gary?
I can't remember her name.
I was just so baffled. I didn't know what you were talking about.
You know, her name's Sherry.
You know Sherry?
Cheryl.
Yeah, Sherry. She makes pies.
Yeah. She hangs out with Leon.
So that is the orca that stands accused, is it?
Oh, that Sherry is actually the name of a character in in Resident Evil. I was actually trying to make a joke about the fact that I kept calling Ashley different white girl names the entire time I was playing Resident Evil 4.
You sure did.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
She's waving her flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on? She's got a knife!
It's so cute.
Orla, wish Phoenix and Athena luck! Yeah!
Yeah.
Absolutely called it, Alex.
Oh, it's quite cute, isn't it? And this adorable creature is suspected of killing a man.
Well,
Orla's
you put it
really
like that.
Orla's really pouring on the charm, huh?
She is far from cute. She is a violent, reckless animal.
Just like you.
Thank you.
That's right. The name's Bobby Fulbright, and I'll be taking over the explaining from here.
His
Alright.
eyebrows are insane.
I
Alright.
fucking hate him so much.
Okay, Robert.
God, reading what you sent to Scott just was sending me.
This
I
is now
truly love how
playing if nobody saw it.
I truly love how insane our reactions to this game are and how fun it's been to bring them here.
Mm. Oh, absolutely.
It's truly
Oh.
unhinged.
Fuck this man. Now, if I could direct your attention to the diagram of the crime scene.
Get on it, Blackwell! You heard the man!
Following the report of an orca attack, we, the police, raced on over to Ship-Shape Aquarium. There we found a guest who says she saw the orca and the victim from the visitor's corridor. As the witness was watching, the orca suddenly went crazy and attacked the victim.
I feel like I'm going crazy.
The orca was the only one there. Therefore, no one else could have committed the crime.
Someone has worn herself out, and now she's just sitting in the doorway on the carpet.
Simon's in the window now. It's not quite finished, but I have a portion of the autopsy report here.
Lana's been in the pickle box the entire time.
In a pickle box?
Yeah.
You need to
Why do you-
explain.
You have a what?
What
Do
do
you
you have a
buy
box?
pickles in boxes?
When you go to Costco, they give you just like random boxes to carry your groceries out in.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Everything makes sense now.
Instant death from brain contusion. There are signs of blunt force trauma all over the body.
I can't imagine the terror of being attacked underwater by such a large creature.
But attack it did. Prepare yourself for the grisly details, your boldness. The prosecution moves to introduce our witness. Fulbright?
You got it, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust. One brave lady whose fine sense of justice compelled her to speak, coming right up.
So easily.
Yes, it's me time. Anyone else want to take her? Because I'm fine with not being both, if anyone wants to jump in.
Ah.
It's not a girl.
Okay. I'm happy. I just wanted to offer. Because when I'm ever the prosecutor, I'm always like cool not being anybody else in court. How dare you make me wait? Don't you know I'm a busy woman?
Don't you know I'm a busty woman?
I could have written an entire book for all the time I spent in that lobby.
Bitch, bring a notebook.
Oh, why didn't you?
Prosecutor Blackwell?
Well, I'm Norma DePlume, and I'm a nonfiction writer.
Am I the only one who isn't telepathic here?
Looks like you can read into people's words just as well as I can read into people's hearts.
Great. Not everything needs to be a competition, Athena.
Yes, it does.
God damn, Phoenix! Holy shit!
Such a stilted, like...
It's like,
guys,
fucking...
remember what I can do?
Yeah, it's fucking... Alright, Athena. This is like... The game itself
Agreed.
We all
is annoyed
sing.
with how Athena talks, which is an insane decision.
What? Norma DePlume? The great non-fiction writer, Miss Norma DePlume herself.
Okay, she's up and moving again because she's rolling around on her back and going, meh.
I've read all of your works and enjoyed them immensely. Your million seller, The Great Grief of the Great Thief, is one of my favorites.
Oh, are you a fan, Your Honor? I could give you my autograph if you'd like.
Is that a book about what I think it's about?
I think it is.
The Great Grief about the Great Thief?
Yeah, I think it has to be. I think this is a reference to the spin-off games.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna.
must be.
I was gonna
The Great
say.
Thief is a
It
character.
could,
the Great
it could
Thief
be
is a
Mask
thing
the
in the...
Mask, but no, I think it's
Yeah,
I don't
Great
think. I
Thief.
think. I think it's the Great Thief.
Yeah, Great Thief.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's
Great
That's
Thief,
fun.
and then there's another word of that. It's like it's like that's the actual, but like the title is
Yeah.
the Great Thief, whatever, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So
That is
like
a fun little reference.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I could swear you looked much different in the photos in your book.
Could they not say bestseller? That is a question.
well, I
yeah.
used one from 10 years ago in my book, so the paparazzi won't harass me.
Good for you.
The judge seems so shocked.
The visual disconnect must really be doing a number on His Honor's head.
She was like a redhead.
Could we get started, please? I find you to be lacking as a judge. You will see your debut in my books.
Did you transition?
Such harsh comments. You really must be the real Norma DePlume.
Who Who knew Mr. Plume was so famous?
Enough jabbering. Tell the court what you saw and keep it brief. I would thank you not to order me around.
Oh, thank you. Shut up.
I am perfectly willing to tell everyone what I witnessed. It was the moment of the murder.
Very well then. Please proceed with your testimony.
I went to Shipshape Aquarium to see the killer whale. As I was watching the killer whale from the visitors corridor, it suddenly went crazy. I saw the killer whale bite the victim to death with its huge mouth and deadly teeth. Attempting to remain calm, I reported the incident to the police immediately.
Ma'am, he died of blunt force trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Teeth. Super blunt.
That adorable defendant really did all that? It must be much more vicious than it looks.
Now, deliver your judgment so I may carry out the sentence. I'm gonna kill the whale with my bare hands. I want to murder a whale so bad, you have no idea. There's only one black and white morally questionable thing here.
Caduzo will defending first, if that's alright.
I love the idea that he's got a vendetta against the orca because of the color scheme.
So my whole thing. I'm very devoted to this.
This man fucking hates penguins.
Zebras? They gotta
I will punt
go.
the penguin easily.
He's the reason.
So small.
He's the
A lot
reason.
of things once I'm done with them.
He is the reason why orcas, penguins, and zebras are going extinct.
That's right. That's the real reason they had to lock
Personally
them up.
responsible.
It's why they had to lock him up for real is for animal conservation purposes. Must you drag this out with your tomfoolery? I'm really bad with the A sounds in a British accent. I never know what to do with them. Like, it's the hardest sound for me to get.
So fair.
I don't know why.
What was it here?
The the A sounds, like
Yeah.
I have a really tough time with them in accents for some reason, especially like in British and Scottish accents. I fuck them up all the time.
The defense always has the right to cross-examine the witness, you know?
A fellow inmate told me just this morning. If you want something signed, all you need is the document and a witness.
Let me guess. They were convicted for contract fraud, right? No, he drove his family off a cliff. And I would thank you to not to not make so light of this.
Is the evidence and a witness to convict. It's as simple as that.
Looks like I guessed right.
That's so funny.
Sorry, but as Miss Sykes said, the defense has every right to cross-examine. Is that right, Your Honor? No, I'm right.
Yes, of course. You may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Get fucked.
Ow, ow.
I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in vain.
It really does just like...
Because the tip of his finger disappears. We don't see where it is, actually. So it doesn't...
He's not even touching his own face. He's just, like, wiggling his finger in midair.
He's doing I'm not touching you to himself.
Fuck.
He's poking Taka.
It's just so violent.
Did you say this?
I shall relish the sight of you thrashing around in vain.
Relish? Who's got relish?
I prefer ketchup.
That's alright. You're fired.
That's all right. You're fired.
Objection!
Get fucked.
It would seem that you are mistaken, Mr. Plume.
I beg your pardon.
The autopsy report did
Then
indeed
beg.
say
Then perish.
death thought to be the result of an orca attack. But the actual cause of death is contusion from head trauma, not a bite! I skipped myself.
What? But
Ugh, my music.
but I'm sure the victim was bitten.
I don't believe that can be true. The security footage doesn't show anything of the kind.
Objection!
Just as I suspected. I knew you would peek at the footage behind the Fulbright's back.
Well, what did you expect when he wouldn't play nice and share?
But unfortunately for you, the footage you saw was only one small part.
Updated footage.
No!
You updated the footage. Yesterday, after I decided to take this case to trial, I re-reviewed all the evidence. Taka, the evidence I gave to you for safekeeping. Screech.
He's carrying a whole ass camera. Guess that hawk is higher up on the pecking order than Fulbright and Blackwell's book.
Very well. Let's view the footage.
Look at him. Look at them. They're just playing a little game.
They're playing.
They're playing a friendly little game.
Nani?
Wish I could zoom in to see if his eyes are open. His eye is open.
The orca is biting the victim.
Oh shit, I've been presented with a rocket. Sometimes she'll stand next to me with a toy in her mouth and she won't drop it until I look at her. Hi. No way!
It's
Your Honor,
for
no!
play. She's playing.
Selena, you cannot drop it halfway across the room. That's not how this works.
She can and she will.
I have to say that this appears to be very damning evidence.
Damning.
Damning.
Yeah, damning. You guys say damning?
Damning.
Yeah. Damning. Just
Oh.
with just an M sound.
I've always said it damning.
Hey Levi, do you say damning?
Damn.
I think it. Maybe not damn. Yeah, I do actually. I do say at the end.
Damn.
Interesting.
It's just really hard to hear because it's like
Yeah.
I'm pretty much done with the word by the end, but
Yeah.
like it's there.
Rocket.
My mouth forms the end. It's just like not really audible.
Yeah, no, I think I do that too. I think. Damn. Yeah, no. There's a.
I definitely heard.
I definitely don't, but I see what you
Yeah,
guys
nope.
mean.
I mean,
I
like
can
the other thing is like the word damnation. Like we don't say
Yeah.
damnation, we say damnation. So like for me,
Yeah.
it's very much
Like
part of the
when I
word.
say damn, I can feel the end, even if like it's not audible.
Emotionally.
Right.
I don't.
Damn.
Daniel.
Damn.
Ugh.
Did you say this?
No.
No, I can't believe Orla really bit him.
No, I didn't say that. Continues to not say it.
No. That's funny. No.
All right.
And there's more. Look at this.
Selena has come back to me without a rocket, so I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
This photograph was taken when the body was being examined.
What happened to his forehead wound?
It was the top of his head, wasn't it?
I thought it went back ahead.
Yeah, it was on the back of
right,
his head.
Okay, cool.
Where he got coin socked.
That's quite the cravat.
There seems to be a strange bruise on the victim's right wrist. I'll have the crime lab.
That's me.
Nope,
That's me.
nope. Mm-hmm.
I'll have the crime lab examine the bruise and calculate its relevance to the case at hand. But what's important right now is the evidence that points to the orca as the killer. Look at the left side of the body. See the orca's tooth marks in the victim's clothes.
Yes, they do appear to suggest that she did, in fact, bite the victim.
Okay, but are there bite marks
On
in his skin?
body.
On his skin, and not just on his clothes?
Listen, he's a prosecutor. He only goes, like, surface level.
Like those teeth marks.
You can't expect him to step
Hey.
farther.
I told you so. Then the
Oh.
killer whale swam up towards the surface with the victim in its mouth.
However, in the autopsy report, the cause of death is contusion from head trauma.
You are much too impetuous, right to know. Granted, the orca biting the victim was not the cause of death. The witness was mistaken about that.
Then what explanation is there for what the witness saw?
Did I not say in the beginning? The orca toyed with the victim mercilessly.
My goodness.
After killing the victim, the defendant swam around with its dead body in her mouth.
I don't believe
It's like any other
you.
predator toying with its prey.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
I did kill someone.
Yeah.
I did straight up absolutely kill someone. I'm in jail. I am on death row for murder. I do know what it's like to kill someone.
Mr. Wright,
Hmm.
the hearts of the people in the gallery are suddenly filled with fear. Fear of Orla.
No way.
Surprised so much.
Really does.
So the defendant bit the victim after she had killed him. But if that's the case, then we must still figure out how the defendant killed the victim.
So true, bestie.
Prosecutor Blackquill, do you have a sound theory? Do you have a sound theory to give to this court?
I wouldn't be
Theory of
standing here if
sound.
I couldn't prove whether the orca's heart was black or white.
Ugh.
But Orla is black and white. Her body, I mean.
Athena,
Ugh.
please not try not to provoke Prosecutor Blackwell.
But it's so fun.
Witness also observed the actual moment of the murder.
Shasta, please. I also thought that thought.
Think backward, mistress. Think back to what you observed before the orca bit the victim.
Who are you talking?
Word, mistress.
Who are you?
I forgot he said that.
Oh, he's referring to her. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
Word.
don't know why, but I thought word and mistress were separate. Word, mistress.
Word mistress would be
Word.
That's great. That's a great alternative to author.
Ah, I see what you're driving at.
Yeah, dom those synonyms.
What?
What?
Uh-huh.
Ah, okay, I gotcha. So what was the true so that was the true moment for the murder, was it? Now explain it in a way that even these simpletons can understand.
Objection, Your Honor, leading the witness.
There you go again, ordering me around. Stop that this instant. But I'll put lipstick all over your face and ruin your whole sort of emo thing you've got going.
Do it.
But whatever. I don't mind telling my story. I saw
Make
the
'em
killer
cry.
whale before it toyed with the body as well. He's done enough crying already. I saw it at the moment he killed the victim by headbutting him.
Orla killed the victim by headbutting him?
That's right. It rammed the victim over and over again. Recall that the autopsy report stated that there were bruises all over his body. Recall as well that persistent the defendant can be when she's attacking her prey. And we all just saw the killer whale headbutting the victim in the footage, don't forget.
That footage backs up Mr. Plume's testimony. It's also something very important it does not show.
Now, do you see what a menace this killer whale is?
I'm sorry, but I can't allow your testimony to stand unchallenged. Looking at this photo, the orca certainly seems to be headbutting something. But you'll note that something is not the victim.
Oh! What? What?
Huh? I want to look away, but I can't.
She's too hot. Oh no.
She's getting Marilyn Monroe.
Who put
From
a
behind
vent?
the witness stand.
Who put a vent under the witness stand?
Who's done this? Sus.
Even if the that's
there's a minor in the court.
Gumshoe thought it would spread the confetti better.
Oh, that's actually canon.
yeah. Gumshoe actually heard how cool what happened to Trucy's dad was, and so wanted to make it easier for that to happen.
What?
He disappeared on the stand. We ran out of the room.
I see.
He's gonna vent. Anyway, even if it was the victim, you couldn't have seen him from where you were, could you?
What? Oh, well, I suppose not.
Sus.
Did you actually witness the victim getting headbutted by the defendant? I'm so sleepy.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Let's see. Oh, I remember now. As I recall, a rock in the shape of a skull was obstructing my view.
Oh shit, his head fell off.
His head
Yeah,
fell
that's
off and
what
got real
happened.
big.
Whoa!
That's what you need that's what you need the skin for, to keep the bones getting too big.
Your bones are lobsters.
What? Miles, what?
when he was dead and the skin was off his skull, it just kept getting bigger.
Kept getting bigger. You know how water makes things expand?
He's one of those little things, like the little capsules you put in water and then they become like a dinosaur or whatever.
We all have those inside of us.
Yes.
Yeah, some of your brains turn into a dinosaur sponge.
Casper's not gonna like that.
So, are you admitting that you couldn't see the victim?
Yes, I suppose I am.
My stomach hurts.
However, immediately after the headbutting, the victim came floating up. Came up from behind the skull-shaped rock, and his body was all limp.
You're limp.
What else could I think except the killer whale was headbutting the victim?
Objection!
The only thing in here is this testimony.
But if you didn't actually see the moment of the attack itself, it's pure conjecture.
Objection!
Must I do everything around here?
That used a lot of energy.
How dare you speak so rudely to me? There's no need for hysterics. Clear your mind and recall how you reached your conclusion. But you couldn't see what the orca was attacking. You didn't need to, did you? Because you knew she was behaving exactly as she had only 1 year prior. Oh.
1 year ago.
That's right! Yes, that's it. That's how I knew the killer whale was headbutting the victim.
The DL6 incident.
1 year ago, yes, the DL6 incident.
Sorry. But they got another thing called the DL6 incident. They had to scrub out the other one. But
They only have so many letter number combinations they can do
Yeah.
before they have to start over again.
Yeah. How many years is it until they clear out an evidence locker? I'm sorry.
1.
But can someone explain exactly what happened a year ago?
No, they have to clean up the evidence locker like every 4 days because they got to cycle. They got to get things done quickly.
Mm-hmm.
If you must know, a very similar incident occurred only last year in which...
This reminds me that a very common thing that I thought was very funny about the trilogy, and I can't remember if it was as much this in 4, but there was a very common thread of every case was not just about what happened in the last few days or few weeks. There's always something that happened years ago. They've kind of gone away from that.
The defendant murdered her trainer.
What? The orca murdered her trainer, you say?
What? Is this really true? It's not looking good for us.
It's all in this book.
Oh, great.
She really is a Gale Weathers.
Mm-hmm.
That book, The Killer Whale.
Jesus Christ.
Cotton Weary
There-
is innocent.
Very
That's
big
Mr.
missed opportunity
Blues.
to make the cover black and white.
Yeah.
Latest work. I was just thinking of picking that up.
I thought you said you've read all of her books.
Came out 2 days ago. He hasn't had a chance.
Well, skill issue.
Hot.
Very.
Yeah.
Last year, the defendant killed a trainer in the middle of a show.
Rest in peace. Hottest bitch ever.
The orca headbutted and bit the victim.
Again, bit her sword.
Yeah. The same thing she's accused of in this case. Well, we're gonna kill 2 people!
That thing is a menace. Guilty. Guilty as I.
Never.
I never want to go to the beach again.
No. Now everyone's even more convinced that Orla did it.
We were doing so well, but now everyone in the room has had a bad impression of Orla. I don't want to think she did it, but it's hard to keep on believing in someone who can't even tell me her side. Oh, that bitch? Yeah, I killed her. Phoenix, Athena, you gotta believe in Orla. There's no way she killed anybody. You gotta save her, please. I'm begging you.
Hold on to that feeling, yeah.
Sasha. What am I doing doubting my client like this? It's time to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
I believe in Orla, and I'm ready to fight for our clients.
Don't you mean crying orcas?
No. I'll
Why
take
not?
everybody. Can orcas cry? I'll take everybody in this courtroom on if I have to.
Crying right now.
Don't you worry, Sasha. We won't give up on Orla. That's Phoenix. It just don't worry, Sasha. We won't give up on Orla. We'll defend her to the very end. Thank you, both of you.
Oh, baby.
Mm-hmm. For Fleet? We are Orla's lawyers. Who else but us can save her? We can't give up on her now.
For an instant there, you were afraid of the orca, weren't you, right to know? When you saw the photograph of the victim from a year ago, you turned paler than me.
Heh.
And I don't get to be outside because I fucking am in jail.
He saw right through me.
Yes.
It's obvious you have neither the guts nor the determination to defeat the orca.
He's right. I give up.
Defend the orca.
I
You're not gonna
definitely
fight her.
couldn't defeat the orca in
I could.
hand-to-hand combat.
Give me a sword and I could fucking fight her. If she's like,
That's why you're in jail.
alright, yeah.
That's what. It's true that Orla can't speak, and I don't know her thoughts. But there's a certain someone who believes in Orla with all her heart. I respect the trust she has in Orla, So I'm willing to believe in Orla too.
What do you know about orcas? Nothing, that's what.
He's so petty about this fucking whale. He hates his whale so goddamn much.
Funny. What the fuck? Black
He
Will?
hates whales. It's like
He's got
conceptually.
a big fucking chip on his shoulder about this whale.
So allow me to fill you in.
That trainer was his girlfriend.
Do you have any idea why orcas are also called killer whales?
He went
'Cause they
to
kill.
the orca flashed him.
It ruined my hair for the day, even worse than sort of the rat's nest it already is. Because they are cunning and merciless predators that hunt and kill even true whales.
Anytime there's someone outside of Safeway who's like, save the whales, I push them into the dirt.
I dropkick them like Gale Waters drop kicks a mailbox. I think about that so often.
So killer whales really are killers. What terrifying creatures indeed.
I can't believe they're animals.
Can't bear to hear any more of such rubbish as trusting a killer. Can you, your baldness?
This is one of those times where I wish I was playing on the Switch, so I could comedically zoom in on something.
Oh, yeah.
Could we like just comedically zoom in on his face, and then zoom in on Taka's face? No matter what you say, I will continue to believe. I don't give up that easy, you know. I'm not easy.
Dullard, you don't know when to give up, do you?
Nope.
Very well. I shall give you a chance to prove how determined you are.
They had to literally take my badge away, and it still didn't keep me out of the courtroom.
So true, bestie.
I got hit by a car.
I'm in
And they
jail.
still couldn't get me.
Witness, bear no quarter and lay the full truth on them. Oh, but of course. That's what I do, after all.
What?
Prosecutor Blackquill, what will you have the witness testify about?
I shall have her testify about what she saw and what she heard.
That's hearsay.
He's a
Fuck
cunt.
you mean, nuh-uh.
What she heard?
Very well. Ms. De Plume, please tell the court what you saw and what you heard.
Oh my god, she's got zoomies again.
Actually, Judge, Norma De Plume is a cunt.
Oh, this just is the picture. Okay, I thought this was like we're gonna get little excerpt or something.
Did you say expert?
I said a lot of things.
The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago.
Expert is a kind of awful phrase word. I don't want my
I was
ex
hearing
doing
you
that.
When you get hit with the nutsock, you expert.
There's a lot sort of to unpack there, and I just want to throw the whole suitcase into the river.
Perhaps the stream was a failed experiment.
And Rome, when I said expert, that's what I was thinking. That's what I heard, not expert. I heard egg-spert. Like
No!
that's what I. It's
I
bad.
thought you
It
were
was
making
bad.
an expert pun.
Nope.
I swear I'm like, Alex, did you say there is an expert in this book?
I was going to say excerpt and I couldn't do it, and so my brain like autocorrected
Went
to
to expert.
expert.
Excerpt.
I did say
Excerpt.
yeah, I did say expert, and then Miles heard expert, probably because I said it weird. So
And I knew what you were trying to do. I knew you were going for excerpt, but still, that's not what I heard.
Expert.
she sock on my nut until I spurt on her egg.
No, let's not. Let's not do that one, actually.
Let's not do that one. As I approached the pool, the killer whale began singing. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt.
EG1.
When the pirate hat and the victim came floating up, I let out a scream.
You heard it singing?
So the orca displayed the same behavior as during the incident a year ago.
Did it sing back then too?
That's right. Those weren't just simple cries, it was singing.
Shasta immediately calling it.
As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. It kept headbutting while it sang the swashbuckler spectacular song. That's right, it was singing the same song it sang in the aquarium stage show back then.
She didn't know they were dead.
It was singing when it was headbutting. Oh, it was horrible. Perfectly horrible.
Doing the routine.
That was
She just thought they
incomprehensible.
were.
I don't see a single obvious inconsistency with this testimony.
This poor orca. People keep killing the people around her, and she doesn't know.
It's clear I won't be able to take apart her statements with evidence alone.
Mr. Wright, now would be a good time for me to put my skills to work.
I swear to God, if this game makes me go through another tutorial about this, I'm gonna scream.
It's time to show what analytical psychology can really do.
I'm so sorry,
Please,
Alex.
God, no! You
We don't have to read every word of it if you don't want to. Like, we can sort of just
Yeah,
let...
you can breeze through. You know how this works.
Yeah, let me guess. You notice a contradiction between the testimony and her emotions.
You bet I did. And once we expose it, we might just be able to crack her.
Cracker expert?
I sensed some delight when she was talking about murder.
No, scratch that. Make it, we'll definitely be able to.
Let's give your knowledge of analytical psychology a try.
You got it, boss. A complete analysis of Mr. Plume's heart coming right up.
Mr. Plume's fart. Complete analysis of her farts.
Ugh. I don't want that.
She can.
I'll pass on that
She
one.
had asparagus for lunch.
She can smell emotions.
I personally think Alex should be stopped.
I hate that I
Alex
didn't think
isn't
about the
allowed
fact
to
that she's...
talk anymore.
Yeah.
Alex is banned from this stream.
Why was she so super sad when she couldn't see what the orca was headbutting?
Because she couldn't see it. And she wanted to see the crime.
Someone please show me. I need to write about it in my
She's
book.
so sad she couldn't see the moment of death.
Miss de Plume. Orla really frightened you with her headbutting, didn't she?
Don't be absurd. I certainly was not frightened by the likes of any killer whale.
It must have been something else that scared her then, boss.
However, I do remember being very afraid for some reason while it was doing that.
It sounds like maybe you saw something we haven't discussed yet.
A girl covered in fish.
No! Fish! I'm
The
afraid of
most
fish. Being in this
horrible.
aquarium is hell for me.
Take your time and try to remember what it was. What did you see?
It's practically turning into a counseling session.
Thanks
Looks
with your
literally the point,
special
Mr. Wright.
ears.
Your ears?
I saw something?
That's what I
think it
said.
happens.
That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh! I remember now.
She remember.
She forgot, but she remember.
Okay, good. Now if you could please tell the court what you saw.
I I saw bright red blood. The killer whale's ramming caused the victim to bleed. There was a great cloud of blood.
You're a great cloud of blood. Ah!
Thanks? That's it. That's why I was so sure. That's when I knew the killer whale had killed a person for the second time.
Well, that was a very compelling statement indeed. Looking at this again, there does appear to be something that could be a cloud of blood.
I thought it was smoke, but that doesn't make sense. We're underwater.
I immediately thought it was blood.
I also thought it was smoke. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's, you know, hit something enough in a thing, it'll start smoking, you know.
I didn't see it.
So terror was a reaction to blood. What? You didn't notice all of this, Shasta?
Nope.
I thought it was the shadow monster from Lost.
It just sort of
I thought
bypassed my view.
I thought it was like, you know,
Uh-huh.
the rock was mechanical.
Yeah.
You just thought it was
No.
what the rock was cooking?
No. Explicitly did not think that.
Blood! That would certainly explain what happened yesterday.
It's rather hard to smell what the rock's cooking underwater.
Please take a look at
We
this
can all
blood-stained
try.
coin.
Eek! Cease and desist at once. What kind of man shows a lady blood?
Shows a lady blood. That's my favorite Greta Gerwig movie.
Lady blood?
Ladybird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the
She has
fuck
to
you
get
talking?
sobered up.
I was badly injured during an interview once. Ever since then, I've been terrified of blood. The very sight of it dreadfully upsets my delicate sensibilities.
So
Thank
delicate,
God.
guys. But you know
This
she's
is a bad
delicate.
turn. If Mr. Plume saw
Bring me
blood,
delicate.
then does that mean Orla really did attack the victim?
No.
It would appear that orcas are even more vicious than I am.
I don't think so.
So, how does it feel to be so thoroughly rammed by your own cross-examination, right to know?
Hmm.
So thoroughly fucked by your own cross-examination.
I think that's a Chuck Tinkle book.
Thoroughly fucked by your own cross-examination. Actually, yes.
What do we do now, boss?
We give up.
Cry.
That testimony was not at all what I expected to hear.
Because
Wait a
it's
minute.
all over.
There's still some discord left in Mr. Plume's heart.
Oh shit.
I wasn't on my game. I wanted to play the whoop.
You mean there's more?
Yes, but there's no telling what it is. It could be something even more damaging.
Is there even anything left of our case to damage? Well, whatever it is, we have to face it head on. Athena, you believe in Orla, right? If so, there's no reason for us to shy away from the truth.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't handle the truth.
I know we can handle the truth. Whatever it is. So let's delve a little deeper.
I wasn't even looking. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
You've got it, boss.
Fuck.
I didn't mean to click that.
Is it because she
No!
got less?
I fucking clicked right above pinpoint. And the fucking... Ugh. No, okay.
I think it's the last sad because she got less sad once she saw a corpse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because her shock stayed the same, but her sad went way down.
Like, oh, it was just that bitch. Okay, I see. We're
Good.
good.
Oh, it was just a body.
Huh? Her fear appears to lessen at this statement. Mr. Plume, weren't you afraid when you saw the victim with the blood coming out of him?
When the victim with the blood,
You know.
as opposed to the victim
with
with,
the blood.
no blood.
Victim with the blood coming out of him.
I was gonna go
them
boots with
blood.
the fur.
Yeah.
No,
Victim with the blood.
Should've got them apple bottom blood boots with the
Oh.
blood.
It's, you know,
The whole
it took
club
me,
was covered in blood.
Wait, that's fucking
it took me
good.
many more years than I care to admit to realize that they were not talking about furry boots.
Yeah, they are.
No. Oh. Well, I thought.
What did you think they were?
I just saw recently that it was like someone talking about like boots and wearing furs.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh,
Got them boots with like the fur coat
I
Mhm.
see. Okay.
or like a bolero.
nothing
Or
to-
whatever.
Cool.
Boots
Glad I'm
can't
not
be
the only
furry,
one.
though.
Yeah,
I
so what
think that's
happened was
true.
Uggs.
so in February, Reba McEntire posted a picture of her on Twitter that said boots with the fur and her wearing a fur coat and boots. And then
Mm.
someone quote tweeted
Mhm.
that saying, "Okay, this is the first time I've considered the boots themselves did not have the fur."
Yes. Yep. It was
Um,
Yes.
that exact tweet. Yes.
I think it's intentionally ambiguous and suggests many things about this woman's attire.
I
I think-
figured it was
I think
Uggs
she's a furry. I think
because
that's the
there's
argument.
because Uggs.
Because she's
were
also
so
got the
popular.
Reeboks with the straps.
Oh, that's true.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Wait, where are the Reeboks? She has them on her hands.
I don't know what this woman is wearing.
Well, so I found a page there. Is T-Pain has explained exactly how that girl was wearing all those clothes in Florida song low.
Here's a consideration. She's a centaur.
So I was about there's an in this article there is a drawing someone did on Twitter of her as a centaur,
Oh,
and then the actual thing is that the first person is dressed how Flo Rida prefers is like his favorite thing for having women wear, and then the second thing is what T-Pain prefers. Like it's like two different girls. They're both talking about like the outfits they personally like would want in this situation, sort of thing.
I
Okay.
see.
Change.
Or it's two different
So
women.
there's
They're
two
different
women,
girls.
Or one
They're-
woman.
but they're both wearing apple bottom jeans.
Yep.
No, the other one's wearing baggy sweatpants, right? That's
Oh,
the
that's
other.
right. She
Yeah.
got the
Yeah.
baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps.
Okay, so this is what
Okay.
the actual quote is.
With
The
the
first girl is
straps.
dressed how Flo Rida likes. Second girl is dressed how I like. Flo likes a classy lady. I like a lazy bitch.
Easy.
That's
My
the actual
man.
T-Pain
Damn.
quote.
Hell yeah.
My man.
This was in 2018. T-Pain tweeted this because someone's like, "How is this woman wearing so many clothes?"
Oh, man, that's so fucking funny.
I was shaking after witnessing a murder. Yes.
How was she wearing all those clothes?
I was shaken after witnessing a murder. Yes. But then the blood seemed to disappear.
Disappear? Why do you suppose that was?
Simple. It was because of the pirate hat.
Huh?
What?
After the killer whale put the hat on, the cloud of blood disappeared.
I'm
What?
sorry.
Huh? And how exactly does that work?
Man?
How should I know? I'm just telling you what I remember, Blue Boy.
Wouldn't you like to know,
Little
Weather
boy
Blue
Wait
boy.
a minute. From whom was the
Wouldn't
blood
you
that
like to
Mr.
know,
Plume
Blue
actually
boy?
coming from?
What?
I mean, like, I thought it was Jax, but now they say actually, and I'm like, is it Orla? It was
Can we look
Orla
at the picture
bleeding?
again?
No, they won't let me.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Actually, it was Pearl.
The obvious thing to assume was that it was from the victim who was bleeding. But if that were the case, why would Orla putting on the hat make the blood fuck, I don't know! Unless...
Is it
Orla
from
had a
Orla?
cut on her head.
I guess?
Put a hat on.
Consider this. Maybe the one who was bleeding wasn't the victim.
I beg your pardon? What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? There's no one else in that pool besides the victim.
Oh, I wouldn't say there was no one else. There is an orca in the pool after all.
What? Then where is this alleged injury on the defendant?
I'm not sure, but if Shrimply wearing the pirate hat made the blood disappear,
Sasha would be so proud of you right now.
then the blood must have been coming from somewhere on Orla's head.
What? The orca's head? What are you prattling on about now?
Please, think about it again, Mr. Plume. Think back to what you really saw.
We have a feed of Orla. Can we not just get Sasha to, like, move the hat?
Yeah, can't Sasha just fucking look at her?
That is...
Oopsie.
We also have a video of this incident. Presumably, you can see where blood comes from. Usually.
The one who was bleeding was not the victim,
So silly.
but the killer whale.
I don't know what you're talking about, Shasta.
I remember now. There wasn't any blood coming from the victim after all.
Look at it. I'm just gonna look at it.
Okay. I thought they were gonna, like, have blood come out of Orla, but I guess she had the hat
I feel
on,
like
so...
we do this every time.
Mm.
We stare at it a little bit.
Stare at it for a little
I
bit too
expect
long.
there's to be something that happens, and it doesn't.
We did it! Analytical psychology got us what we needed from her.
Bellissimo, we did it.
Did it? Okay.
Oh, my lights aren't turning on my laptop. Oh no, my keyboard.
It's fucked up.
I work in an office, and one of the guys in the office has like an RGB keyboard.
Oh
Like,
my
he brought
god,
it in
really?
because he was like a very aesthetic cubicle, and I'm like,
my
good for
gosh.
you, dude.
That's so fun.
I unplugged it, plug it back in, and... Oh, there it is. Okay, good.
Well, this is a surprise. The blood the witness saw was the defendants, not the victims.
Yeah. That is correct. And since there was no blood coming from the victim, there is only one thing we can conclude. That what Mr. Plume witnessed was not the moment of the murder as she claims.
Objection!
Yeah, he's fucked.
I thought we were unarmed, but it turns out you were concealing a sword all along.
Huh? No, that's just my cock.
Nevertheless, this
Should I
far
leave the
too
room?
dull to cut to the bone.
Uh-huh.
No, it's fine. It'll
Boner.
pass.
Cut to the boner. I'm sorry.
Meaning?
Right.
Look, it's, just
I
it's
drowned
been
the
a
one the
long
witness,
time since I was in the
so was not-
courtroom.
It's exciting. I grant that the witness saw was not the victim's blood, but it proves nothing. After all, being rammed doesn't always result in a wound that bleeds, does it?
I also,
can actually
I
accidentally say
Phoenix
Edgeworth.
Wright, have a Pavlovian response to this vague voice.
He's gonna accidentally say Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Say the wrong name.
Alright. Death from internal hemorrhaging is also a possibility.
Oh, he doesn't like pasta.
If you wish to challenge me to a duel, you'll need a sharper blade than that, right, Dunno?
What?
Demand evidence that proves the witness did not see the moment of the murder.
Eh! There must be something. Phoenix. Oh fuck! I turned this
Jesus
on.
Christ! He fucking screamed!
The victim's death occurred. Hold on, I gotta find something real fast. I'm so sorry, but
What the fuck is going on?
What happened?
Alex just
No, wait, hold on.
screamed.
hold on, hold
It said
on.
"Ah."
Par for the
Alex
course.
went, "Ah."
This is where Selena learns it.
God.
Hey, hold on. There, you guys aren't gonna hear this, but this
We're holding.
it's so quiet.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Where's that from?
It's Toad in Mario Kart 64.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
He fucking. Oh god. It's before he became a smoker.
Before Toad got addicted to cigarettes.
The victim's death happened before. If the victim was already dead when Orla started her headbutting, then that would mean he died sometime before Mr. Plume was watching her. The events Mr. Plume witnessed took place around 10:10 a.m. I must have something that can tell us about what happened before 10:10 a.m.
What happened?
He was there. He was there. He was there, and he was there at 7. Nope, never mind. All right. And I need you to shut up. But you're not sure. Okay.
Yes, quite.
Boom.
I mean, I'm right. Like, I am objectively right. But it's fine. Just
But not
something else.
evidentially.
Well, no, because you need to know what happened before 10:10 a.m., not at 10:10 a.m.
Well, Alex is pointing at the fact that the thing says that the guy would have been there at 7.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did okay?
It super says at 7.
I'm stupid. Don't mind me.
Well, no, that,
This is unrelated right now, but interesting.
Must have something that can tell us what happened. What happened before 10?
That's the map.
There's
709. That's 1010. I mean, that's fair. We need that one.
Have you looked at the top of the report? Can we see what time of the death was?
It doesn't say. Under investigation. Just watch this again.
wonderful.
Watch this. Do you think?
Is there a show at 10?
If so, we don't have proof of it.
Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Brain blast?
Do you mean you try and brain blast?
I mean, I get, like, we don't have a, it's not a time thing, but it's like, obviously he went in and he had a wound on the back of his head.
Take that!
Fuck!
So slow down a bit, so...
It's not gonna give me a hint, they're just making fun of me.
What was the last thing you
I did
said?
it for like the lead up again.
It's just that the events took place around 10:10. What happened before 10:10?
No, hold on.
Is it the phone? Are we gonna ask her, hey, what happened before?
That's I'm
no,
mad
that
about
can't
that.
be it.
That's
It
so
can't
dumb.
be that. Go back to the other page.
You click on the can you really just look at the diagram? Okay.
He's not wearing a hat in this.
Because she stole it.
Oh, that's true.
I'm wondering if it is the diagram, because that's what we have that proves that Pearls entered the staff corridor at 10:10.
That is not true. It doesn't say anything about the time. This is what we have that mentions Pearls being somewhere at 10:10. I already presented that.
You already presented that. Okay.
Weird.
You click on the fish. Okay, can you click on the walkie-talkie? Apparently also be used to broadcast inside the aquarium.
Which could have broadcasted the singing, maybe. But
that can tell us about what happened before
It doesn't mention the time, but it could be the poster of like, here's what was happening before.
we don't have a time for when this happens.
Dropped
Did
by a
Pearl-
penguin.
Did
Like
Pearl
we
say she
never
saw
got
it?
it. We never
No,
got a
wait, She was
time.
lost. She wouldn't have seen anything.
Yeah.
Brand new stage show.
Also,
I
if
can tell. Oh wait. Could it be the flyer because we're saying that he was there because they were practicing? That's why Orla was headbutting the rock?
I guess this seems like
save?
extremely
Yeah,
extremely
you
poor
should save.
wording for that.
I'm just thinking like that's the logical thing, is that like he was there because they were practicing for the new show.
Nope.
Oh. Okay. I thought my brain was big.
But you are based small.
Base small fry.
If I
Are we
die,
getting-
I've got to save.
Are we presenting her book, being like, you were snooping before 10:10?
Can you present the walkie-talkie first? Okay. I think it might be the walkie-talkie.
Nope.
Have you presented the camera yet?
I'm gonna be fucking pissed if that's because the other picture is at 10:09.
Is it 10:09?
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Oh my god!
Oh, he's saying that there's probably more footage, is what he's trying to get at, but like that's a really terrible wording.
Actually, wait, yeah. What was the what's the description of the camera?
There, it says 10 a.m. opening time, but the
footage-
actual thing
oh,
has
it says-
10:09. So
Yeah, the footage
first
starts
picture
at
has
10
10:09,
a.m.
and the motherfucker.
But they've only showed us two
2
stills.
minutes. Yeah. We've only seen footage from 10:09 to 10:10, which means there's still footage going on further back than what we need. Than what we have.
That we need to check.
That we need to check. Your Honor! I request all of the security footage be played for the court.
All of the footage?
Yeah, just like a whole week. Mr. Plume witnessed a cloud of blood around 10:10 a.m. I believe the victim was already dead by that time.
So your assertion is that the murder took place before Mr. Plume arrived?
Exactly! The security camera footage starts at 10:10 a.m. when the aquarium opened. Or just 10 a.m. And I believe there's vital evidence in the 10 minutes before. Never mind, I'm fried.
You're quite the gambling man, right, Dunno? Are you honestly willing to risk everything on those mere 10 minutes?
Sure.
I mean, what else does he have?
Quite literally nothing. I tried everything else. I bet on slimmer chances before, but when he puts it
Why
that
wouldn't
way,
you show the full
I am
evidence?
objectively a
First place.
gambler. That was the thing I did.
My boss is no coward, Prosecutor Blackquill, so I suggest you get ready to eat humble pie.
Tina,
Ugh.
shut the fuck up.
Sure, you'll make it.
I can't back down now.
Well, if the defense is that confident in its importance,
Yeah. So confident.
Prosecutor Blackquill, the security footage?
Fulbright.
Roger. I have the rest of the security footage right here.
Very well. Please play it for the court.
Please, please have something for me.
This is what it looked like at 10:10 a.m. The witness can be seen here. All right. I'll just back the footage up to the beginning now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It appears Ms. de Plume hasn't arrived yet at this point.
Now to see if I can find something from this before... Something from before this point in time. Mm-hmm. Great!
She was just swimming.
Is that it?
Yep. That's all the footage there is.
Well, Mr. Wright, did you see what you were looking for?
Put in the court record.
We got nothing.
Not true. We have so much.
10 minutes.
Well, right to know. Were those 10 minutes you placed your bet? Those were the 10 minutes you placed your bet on. Did you see any significance?
Did I see anything important? I better think about this cheerfully. In the
Cheerfully?
footage, we see cheerfully. They won't. Will they show me the whole thing? No, it's just 2 pages, so I can't go back and examine it. You fucking assholes! Yeah, whatever.
I think you just have to say something important.
Yeah. This is the important thing the footage shows.
What vital thing does the footage show?
Hold on. The coins are not out. Just putting that out there. Not wearing a hat. Wearing a hat.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck?
Is it the fact there is nothing of importance? Like, is it like a trick question?
I'm gonna kill someone.
Is that a chair?
Yeah, I think it's in there always.
Yeah. Gotta sit down in your thinking chair.
It sure is.
Oh, I bet it's like one of those, like, a pirate ship sank or something. So, like, there's, like, indoor furniture.
That would make sense. It might just be that she's just like swimming around very casually.
There's an orca in here, look.
What is so vital about that point, Mr. Ryan?
Fuck you. Different things are important to different people. Importance is subjective.
Fucking Christ.
I'm gonna die!
Dang.
Better than.
Shut up.
Subjective. Wait a minute. What if something that should be in the footage isn't there? Please wait, Your Honor! That footage.
Something
In the
that
footage
should
we
be in the
see-
footage.
Nothing important because the important shit is not in there. We can see nothing of importance in that footage. Fuck off! Stop making me prove a negative, you fucking
Just as I
assholes.
thought.
Ha ha ha! You're right about that. And that section was completely meaningless. It doesn't show a thing. That's why I didn't submit it as evidence.
Fuck off! No! It's just the opposite.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
In this 10-minute footage, something important that should be here isn't there. Detective Fulbright! This footage should have been submitted as evidence.
What? Are you questioning the way I carry out my duty to justice?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself, please.
Gross.
What is this important thing that you say should be in the footage, but it isn't?
Really wish I could look at it!
Is it the coins?
Yeah, I guess, but the coins aren't in any of the footage.
Which they should theoretically be, probably.
Shouldn't it be Jack?
No, because Jack fell in the water. Oh, maybe. But I can't, I mean, other than showing this. I think it's the coins
Yeah,
because there was, like, what happened, like, the coins are now, there's a bunch of them at the bottom of the pool. That is true of right now.
Right, but it's not different from the other footage.
Theoretically, yeah, we should be able to see Jack, though, at some point in here, because he did have to get in at some point if you murdered him.
The important thing we should see in the footage is the victim himself, Jack Shipley. I don't know about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool in that footage.
Oh.
Ah, that's right.
Did someone put him inside the coin box?
Coinbox didn't open, though, did it?
I mean, it had to. That's how he got it out. He was headbutting it. And that's how
Was it-
Jack
was
got
it-
out.
Wasn't one of the headbutting the skull?
That skull rock has the coins in it.
Hmm.
It's supposed to, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah, who will
that's
obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock?
that blood's Orla's.
Yeah. From headbutting.
From it, like, headbutted and caught on something, like, and then she found Jack and pulled him up to the surface. I don't know how this coin got with him, but, you know, he could have gotten stuck on some shit. If the victim is not shown entering the pool in this footage, it means that he must have been there by the skull rock during those 10 minutes. No human being can hold their breath underwater for that long.
Well,
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Are you saying?
When the security camera started up at 10 a.m., the victim was already dead.
What? No,
Order in the court.
it can't be.
If that's the
No.
case, then when was the victim murdered?
I don't know, Your Honor.
Werner.
But we know now that it had to have been somewhere before 10 a.m. And someone was running her through the routine in order to make Jack appear so it made it look like she killed him.
Diabolical.
Which is kind of pointing at Sasha?
No, it's Dr. Crab. He's not on the case yet. It has to be him.
Therefore, this footage can no longer be called decisive evidence against my client.
But there is no one else who could have killed the victim.
Not
Plenty
necessarily.
of people.
But the defense believes that the true culprit may have been human. And we have evidence as to back up our theory as well.
Do you know? I'd be very interested in seeing this evidence.
The defense's trump card, the thing that we found during our investigation yesterday. I'm already a step ahead of Phoenix. Ain't that how it goes, huh? I wouldn't go so far as call it decisive, but time to play with it. Time to play it.
Ugh.
Oh.
Very well, Mr.
Okay.
Wright.
I don't
Please
think
submit
it's the
your
time for
evidence.
that.
Which you are not playing with.
I'm just doing the dance between my fingers.
The courtroom does really get him excited.
I'm upset.
What's this? A coin.
It's a big coin used in the aquarium's pirate show. We found it beside the pool. This coin is quite possibly the real murder weapon.
This tiny little coin is the murder weapon. Mr. Wright, if this is another one of your bluffs...
As I say, the bubbles of the presentation are as confident the solicitor.
This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these coins in all, weighing a total of about 7 pounds. This one just happened to have blood on it.
Did you have the blood analyzed to see whose it is?
Not yet. There were coins scattered around the body, and the victim had a head wound. Taking these things into account, I believe it has to be the victim's blood. So put it together and we have about 7 pounds of coins by the side of the pool. One of them with a blood stain on it. I think the answer is pretty clear here. Your Honor, the defense proposes that the victim was killed beside the pool.
The side of the pool? But if the murder
full of
took place
coins.
there, it would be difficult to say the orca did it.
Coin sock, if you will.
I realize you were trying to defend your client, but that theory is preposterous.
You're preposterous.
How could 300 coins possibly be made to hit someone all at once?
It'd be pretty easy
the
if they were in
writer
a bag
figured
or
out.
something.
You
A
have no
bag,
imagination.
Or a sock.
Or a box?
This is a woman who has never thought of a nut sock.
Or a pitching machine. Or a t-shirt cannon.
What's this sock bit?
The nut sock.
Yeah.
The nut sock bit has been going on for long enough, and at this point I'm afraid to ask.
Did you not pay attention during nut sock?
Did you were here, Levi?
You were here.
Did you miss the nut sock?
This was case 1.
Maybe.
Levi checked out.
I mean, I know what the nut sock is. I'm just joshing with you guys. It's fun to hang out together. Wait, so where is this bag? The
I
coins
love
were.
you so much.
You fucking checked out during the fucking. Oh my god.
Alex said if they say psychology again one more time, I'm gonna dig up Sigmund Freud's body and put his nuts in a sock.
No, I said I was just gonna cut off his nuts. And
Oh,
then it
no.
devolved into people gathering nuts into a sock and beating
it-
them with
it
it like
went-
the
went-
Sam Puckett butter sock.
I think next would
I'm gonna
be
kill someone with them.
I'm gonna kill
Yes.
someone
And then
with
it's
it.
how do you kill someone with Sigmund Freud's nuts? And then it was Sam Puckett's butter sock. Which is in iCarly, which is a sock that she puts a big like brick of butter in and hits people with, like
Mhm.
a heavy weapon.
Flail.
Yeah, like a flail. And so we were talking about that, but containing Sigmund Freud's nuts.
And then we just made it a lot more nuts.
And the nuts continued.
This does good even if that iCarly is a part of it. Yes.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, we recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. It's possible the culprit took it with him.
They took it.
Yeah. The true culprit used the coins as a blunt instrument to commit murder. Then they threw the body into the pool before the security camera started up. And then they left, taking the bag of coins were in with them. The sock, I mean. They got rid of the evidence that points to the human culprit to pin the blame on Orla.
That was brilliant, Mr. Wright.
Uh-huh.
You found a way to introduce the possibility of a human perpetrator.
I sure did. Yeah, somehow. Let's hope my luck holds out. I wonder why Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't said anything.
The possibility of a perpetrator other than the defendant has now been suggested. But if we hold this possibility to be true, then what did Ms. de Plume witness?
That's right. I saw
No,
I
I'm
saw the killer whale attack the victim. just like he did a year ago, singing a song.
I guess there still is that. Even with somebody else as the culprit, Orla's behavior still seems pretty bizarre. I wonder why she was doing the same thing she did a year ago.
But is it really that bizarre?
What do you mean?
To explain the inexplicable, all we have to do is turn our thinking around.
Turn our thinking around, huh?
I love
Turn it
going
up.
upside
Sounds good to me.
down. Time to give it the old turn my thinking around method a try. Instead of trying to figure out why Orla did the same thing she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Orla sang a song, did some headbutts, and bit the victim. If the real culprit wanted to shift suspicion onto Orla, then they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place.
Mr. Wright, as her lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions?
I believe we should think about it in this way, Your Honor. What kind of effect did Orla's actions have on the case?
Very well. Then why don't you explain it for the court? How did the defendant's actions affect the case?
They created a witness. Mr. Plume focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard the song. The orca's act of singing a song created a witness.
Created a witness?
Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? After all, Mr. Plume witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca bite the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was attacking the victim.
Are you saying that the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator?
Yeah, exactly. That would explain Orla's actions perfectly. Yeah.
But the defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her?
Should add Mario to the...
Is it possible to manipulate an orca? Do you think she's acting of her own free will all the time?
You don't think she's trained?
Is this the whistle?
Yes,
The whistle.
The whistle. Trainers at the aquarium use whistles to issue commands to Orla. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals.
Ah, that must be how they get Orla to do tricks for their private pirate shows.
Their private shows?
Whoa,
That's a
hey.
different...
Orla's
Yeah.
OnlyFans?
No, Orla.
OnlyFans?
It's Sasha pole dancing, but Orla jumps in front of her and like bites her clothes off, and that's the whole bit.
Oh my god.
The true culprit hit the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitor's corridor. Then, when Mr. Plume appeared, they gave Orla commands. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks. Illusions, if you will.
What?
And as for you, Mr. Plume, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play part of the witness.
I, Norman de Plume, was set up?
Yeah.
I, Norma de Plume, writer extraordinaire, was used?
What?
No. No!
Okay. Huh.
She was exposed.
She fucking A-posed. She was A-posing.
Ms. de Plume, please do something about your attire.
That was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see! And I want to see all the wardrobe malfunctions!
It would appear we need to shift our suspicion towards someone other than Orla. Prosecutor Blackquill, please have the blood-stained coin analyzed.
Were you about to say Blussy?
Got a lot on my mind right now.
You waste your breath.
Mostly cheese.
Please have the Blussy
Analyzed.
analyzed.
I guess even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect.
You did it, boss. If the crime happened beside the pool, there's no way an orca could have done it.
Now, if only we could find the bag the coins were in. Sock.
In light of the new discovery, it would appear that the orca couldn't have done it.
Exactly, Your Honor. If the blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim, we can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation.
Objection!
Fuck. I was culpable. Okay.
Overturn the defendant's accusation? I think not.
Do we have another... Do you have... Is this section over, or do we have another, cross-examination?
We have another cross-examination coming up.
Okay, then we're done.
Like, yeah, we get there in like a few minutes, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing a whole cross-examination tonight.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay. Great. You can never finish things.
Yeah, no, we're like a little over halfway through this section.
Jesus. Okay.
The DLC cases often end up being really long
That's
because they're
true.
like a whole extra thing.
Yeah.
They're a whole extra thing that usually you have to pay for.
Yeah.
And also they have to like be their own tutorials.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just in case.
Kind of like Rise Against the Ashes,
Yeah,
Rise
yeah.
from the Ashes.
On Monday, it's probably gonna be the penultimate Baldur's Gate 3 stream.
Oh, is it?
Whoa.
Fucking nuts.
Woo!
We're getting really close to it. We're doing some cleanup and doing 2 big fights. And then we're gonna do hopefully finale and epilogue. In the last stream. And yeah, pretty cool. And then next Friday, more of this. Yay!
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Woo!